house tried to crush him to death because he tried to set it on fire.
Well, he learned his lesson.
Exactly. The chastisement comes from experience.
Hey, Pat, you are definitely
I learned
first
from
in
your
today, man.
mistake.
As soon as I
I just
clicked
thought
it,
that was
you
a
were
funny
in.
parallel.
This
It's like, this feels
Thanks
very
for the lurk.
familiar.
A greater.
If they're holding a weapon, it attempts to sheath itself and arcanely lock itself in its own sheath.
It's a lot like the Renaissance Fair. They use greater peace bond on you.
Zip ties.
Yeah.
I found some very, very fun spells.
Good. I'm happy to hear it.
Did you?
We'll see if I ever get to cast any of them.
Never. Never ever.
Did you now?
Get some coffee. Anybody want water?
Sure.
I have both.
Some high quality
I was gonna say,
H2O.
just bring a water bottle with you, my guy.
That's a great point. That's a great point. I'll have to do that
Bring a
next time.
Bring a pickle jar with you next time.
Now
I
that
have
that is
water and coffee.
ooh.
Double prepared, huh?
But
Because I would like to stay awake during the session.
It's a good thing.
I do more damage now. That's my claim.
Yeah?
That's about it.
That's all I got.
8d6.
I can now make Kate heal himself.
Heal yourself.
Heal yourself, fool.
I'm still level 12.
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay.
Oh, I forgot to
I'm
look up
level
my stuff
12.
this week. This week's been crazy.
I had to work to
Let me
get
just
here.
tell you.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I feel that. It's been a long week.
Oh.
Gotta love it.
Like doing some interesting stuff, or not doing anything at all.
Her husband called mine and said there's been a divorce. He wants to buy his out, and it's just a mess. It's just she's
Jeez.
very toxic. Very toxic.
That's way bad.
Ooh, it's been
A fun
An
week.
adventure?
it's been a fun month.
Yeah.
Let me tell ya.
All right.
I feel that.
Not very hype.
I feel that.
No,
a
not
lot.
very
Yeah.
hype. I'm trying to keep the hype alive.
Yes.
Well, in good
It
news,
barely holds on.
we're celebrating my wife's birthday with my family tonight, so.
Oh,
Happy
well, happy birthday,
birthday.
Alcott's wife.
Huh?
I mean, Thomas's wife. Whoopsie.
Tell.
That's okay. I can't remember Solomon's real name in public.
Oh, yeah.
He
Seraphim.
goes to the
Seraphim.
gym, yes, but I want
Oh,
to
you
call
just every
him,
time
I
forget?
call him Solomon.
I mean, but that works. Like, that's how you know him. It starts with the
Yeah.
same letter, too.
I'm
I was gonna
like-
say it's close. Like
Tell
at
me
least
I
you're not
said it.
calling him something
She
he's
enjoys
never
her
been called
birthday.
but see,
before.
Seraphim seems more like a
A character name, yeah.
Which is what I told John the first time he introduced me to him. I was like, wait,
Oh,
are you
no.
sure? You're
Yes.
not mixing it up?
Yeah. Yes,
It's a
you
cool
should.
name.
It just means angel, from what I remember.
Yeah. I think it might have, like, some specific angelic meaning.
It's a specific type of angel.
His parents are theater parents.
Then that
That
would
makes
explain
sense.
It. Yeah.
What theater parents? What sort of people are those?
I'm trying to remember. Does,
Avalie's gonna be in Legally Blonde.
Look at her go! That's awesome.
does the Bible distinguish between hierarchies of
Yes, I was
Yes.
actually about to say, Seraphim is the highest rank in angelology.
angelology? Because I know they reference. I think isn't it Michael is the
Of
archangels?
Christians. For Jewish, they're only halfway up the totem pole.
Oh, it's just a weird like translation.
Translational
Yeah,
thing,
they got grandfathered in. Yeah.
That
These
really
angels
got
are
you. Huh?
grandfathered in.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it. Sorry.
That is funny, though.
So what's the top Jewish angel?
God.
Oh, I
God,
guess
an
that's
angel?
God's not an angel.
no.
I'm
That's
not an angel.
I do not take anything we're saying to be theologically correct. None of us
Don't
have been to
cancel us.
seminary.
They are the.
Blue
I
box
think, it's the
canceled.
I think it's the dominions are the highest ones.
The
Yeah, that
dominions.
makes sense.
And then cherubim, seraphim, and angels,
you.
and then it's principalities, thrones, archangels, virtues, and powers. It's weird that archangels are lower than angels.
That's interesting. I know very little.
I thought Michael the Archangel was the chief angel.
No, archangels. Like, what are you referring to? That they're below angels? Where are you
Higher row,
saying
lower row.
that? In what? What do you-
Christian angelology. Wow, there's
in
some weird
theology,
stuff.
not
but-
D&D.
where are you getting this? Though I'm asking. Like
Wikipedia.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. All
Well,
right.
anybody can edit Wikipedia.
Pat Draws goes, egad, meshad, and a bended knee.
I like that.
Egad.
It's interesting. Most of people's perception on like devil hierarchy and stuff is all just fiction from Dante's Inferno.
Which
Right.
is not Christian based. That's
Or
Greek
Seraphim.
stuff, right?
Yeah, Seraphim Solomon.
Well,
Alright.
so he was
Ish.
he's Italian.
Yeah.
But he was
Roman then.
he was
Hey, Jerry,
being
Patrick,
shown
Patrick.
through-
Hey, Chaotic,
by
I'm glad you got the
Virgil.
dragon. Footlong,
is
thank you again for
a
all
Roman
the
poet.
subs. Chris,
Yes.
Caesar, good to see you.
But-
Dixie Doodle.
I mean, it's a
hello,
literary word.
Manda.
Yeah.
And
Virgil
Fraley.
wrote a lot of epic
It's a
poetry and
comedy?
No,
No,
So good to
divine
see all of you
Yeah,
in the
divine
chat.
comedy.
We're gonna have a
Yeah.
fun time today, I
mean,
think.
it ends
Comedy
up well.
in the-
We shall see.
Drama sense.
Yeah, I mean, he meets God. And everything.
Yeah.
His description of that is just like
it
giant
does
spheres
not
of
end
light.
tragically. That's why it is a comedy.
Yes. Which is interesting.
But if you basically look at the Nine Hells, it's basically a one-for-one copy of Dante's Inferno.
Well, I mean, a lot of fiction comes from other sources.
Yeah.
It's fun.
All works are derivative.
I remember when I was in playwriting in college that one of the things we were told first thing was there's only really 5
No,
stories.
no, no,
and
we're just
everything's
live
a
on audio,
variation
not
of
video
one
yet.
of them.
Yeah.
And I was
I'm noticing that my camera is lagging, so I'm gonna
Have you heard of
stop
the
it.
the hero's arc or whatever? The like
The Hero's Journey.
the hero's journey. Like every
There we go.
heroic story follows essentially the exact same
Right,
storyline.
right.
Except for my OC, which is way different.
I wouldn't dare follow a pre-written path. Nah,
No.
I'm different.
I'm not like the other authors.
Hey, Ian, good to see you. Morning to you, my friend.
Man, Chaotic, you've been with us for 2 months already?
Wow.
It's crazy.
Feels like you've been here forever.
I've been super active. Thank you.
Strange trip.
We got lots of new folks that have been very active in the chat. So.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
All right, so let's
to
go
see
ahead and it's 1:30. Let's start on time. I'm going to kick over to our sponsors quickly because I want to show you there we go, the Blue Box 22 trailer for Blue Box Con coming up right around the corner. Yes, in the room we cannot hear it, but they can hear it.
It's all right.
I did fiddle with that today. I still
And to think this is going to be the best 4 days in gaming. 3.5,
3 days.
3.5, right?
it will be the best.
It is, yeah. Gen Con had that title, but sadly
Gen Con has been
We have usurped.
dethroned.
dethroned.
We're just better than
Yeah.
Gary Con, what? No, I'm kidding. We like Gen Con. We like Gary Con. Gary Con's this week, right? So,
Is it?
yeah, exciting for them. Jay's going to be there. I know Robert's going to be there. Kayla's going to be there. I think Jay has a pretty big room and table. So,
Sweet.
fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. Toriana, good to see you, sir. Blue Box Con, May 13th through 15th. We'll talk about that a little bit on our Sunday stream. Our Wednesday Lore Masters Arcanum stream, because it's still, I think, confusing for some people to sign up for tabletop events. I've heard that even from some that are sort of close to me, that signing up on there is difficult. So we're going to show you on Wednesday how to do the TTE signups. Hey, Necromantic, good to see you as well. And then, of course, we love Cozy Gamer Dice, another great sponsor. It's coming through my headphones. Now my headphones catch it. That's what's like on Tuesdays. I get it all. But for some reason, it's not going on these speakers.
I love it.
And then, of course, Troll Lord Games. We have some exciting announcements to come from Troll Lord Games. I talked with Chuck and Steven a bit this week. Love them as a sponsor. And then Mantic Games, we often talk about them. Makers of Terrain Crate and Kings of War.
Awesome.
The only game.
The only game?
Period.
Is there more to that sentence?
Full
Just
stop.
in.
That's it.
Okay,
No, it is a lot of fun though. Would recommend.
Yeah.
I've played multiple tournaments. The scale of battles it makes it makes you feel like you're the battle of more than two armies.
More than two armies?
Not
TM.
copyrighted. Yes. to not pick from any one particular place.
And
That sounds
thank
like
you.
Too much to keep track.
It can be. Can be. But for
is.
those looking for more than a
Gross.
handful,
Stop.
it's there.
And then, of course,
It's
Mike
flexible.
Disney. We love Mike Disney.
one of the most
Mike is a
dangerous
frequent
roles.
guest here on our Lore Masters Arcanum, also a fantastic role player. And
Indeed.
so you'll be seeing him again soon on our channel. And then, last but not least, Ferox Fabrication. We're going to save that for the break. Let's get right into
Well,
it.
we can't forget Hob.
No, we can't forget.
Oh
Hob.
my goodness, I don't have a hop. Well, I'm still waiting for the commercial, which Rory is working on. Hint, hint, Rory and Hob. I think there was
Hint,
some
hint,
sort of
nudge,
I think there was some sort of issue on the production quality. But yeah, Cowboy Hob does all the artwork now for our newer streams. All of our new artwork comes from her, and she is, well, kind of awesome. And so here we go. You can hear it. It was there. Welcome,
believe in it.
Blue Box Session 85 of Runelords campaign.
Huzzah.
And this is entitled Last Rites. As we kick off today, we're going to get quickly into the gaming action,
Think of
and
spells.
let's go ahead and go through the player intros and then what happened last time. And let's start with player intros with, I like rolling the die on these. These are fun. So this is going to be, Kate.
I'm tired.
I know the feeling. Yeah.
Huzzah! Oh, I'm trying to remember since I forgot to level up myself last week, but I think I'm a level 11 swashbuckler and a level 2 bar.
That is
Huzzah.
accurate.
All right, huzzah! They help. These are my shipmates. They help keep me in line.
Fair.
Let's see. Well, we made it out alive, barely, and, well, I still love me women, me gold, and me rum, of course.
Women came first this time.
Hey.
I like that.
And
All
you
right.
didn't even hesitate to call them women.
So now it's 1-2. So you, Alcott.
Alcott Devereaux, wizard extraordinaire. Sorry, archmage extraordinaire, as I should be saying. Level 12 wizard. So close. So very close. To being level 13. And took the mythic path of archmage, which is really, really fun. Lots of cool stuff I can do. Hopefully we'll get to see some of that today.
Nice.
That's me.
Hello everyone, I am Irdalian. I am a level 8 Skald, a level 5 Paladin of Saren Ray, and I'm a Hierophant in the Mythic Path. Yeah, we did make it out alive, and then we got drunk. And it was great.
You say we.
Well, some of us passed out. The rest of us drank like champs, and then there was Markov trying to get the electricity out of his system. Yeah.
Markov straight edged it all night.
I
Right.
did. I
Markov.
did. Yes, I play Markov, Markov Volpa, a level 12 human inquisitor, sanctified slayer. Think a rogue for God. And he just got on the
A
trickster.
rogue for God. I
Yes.
love that.
He's a monster hunter. He knows a lot about the things that go bump in the night. Puritanical in the extreme. Just recently joined the trickster class to be Iomede's blade in the darkness and executor of vengeance.
Oh,
You get a
thank
plus
you.
2.
So
Huzzah.
I will take that.
Thank you, Toriano. And what, Irda? All right, so that is 2 +1s for
Yes.
Irda. And we were not in combat, so everything last time is now cashed out. And anything that you get this time, but also if you get to 5, you can convert to advantage, which
And
is
you
part of our
said
new structure.
DM Inspiration Week.
It's being passed
keep,
around.
Yes,
but it
plus
doesn't
correct.
get
Yeah,
cashed
that
out.
yeah, that
Okay,
does
'cause
not
I
change.
have an inspiration that
Biggie
you gave
Paw.
me.
Oh, Toriano for Cade as well. Thank you so much,
So we
sir.
don't get to
have an
carry these
inspiration?
over because now
Any
we have
of us
to
that
earn
drank
5 to get
the
1
rum.
advantage.
Yes.
So you have to get 5 to get 1 advantage, but each 200 is a +1. So if you roll a
Anytime John
15,
gives
you
you
can make it a
instructions or
16. If you roll a 16, you can make it. If you use
doesn't
2, you
get
can make it an
Is
18.
that post roll?
But what's that?
Is that post roll?
Did I get
You
it?
got 2
On
plus
the
1
advantages,
as well.
no.
But on the plus ones.
On the plus
you can-
ones, I am doing this differently than Jay does. I will let you do it post roll.
Oh, nice.
That way you can just get that little
If you get a
Okay.
little kind of extra, you can do it
Yeah.
post roll.
That's
Because
okay.
that's a waste.
And then you can,
roll.
but you also convert it to XP after the session. So just like we did
And
with advantage.
Chaos
Now that
just
we're
gave you
mythic.
1,000.
You can
Oh,
surge.
let's go,
So Markov and Alcott. Huzzah, Biggie
We all
Pong.
do.
Get wicked, my friend.
Since you're mythic now, Cade, you can do what's called Surge. Where
Thank you,
After
Chaosic.
you know the result of the roll, you can spend a mythic point, which you only have 5 of, to add a d6 to it to
I
attempt to then
have
succeed.
7.
Is it because you're a higher?
Oh, Markov
No,
got
it's
some.
I took a feat.
Also from
I gave
Toriano.
2 extra
You
today.
get 5 a day, but you also have other abilities that you spend mythic power on.
I
too.
need to go over like a
Yeah.
day lesson with somebody.
I am always willing to teach.
All right. I want to get right to the action, so let's
Yeah.
move it along. What happened last time?
Okay, last time we started off still in the lair of the Brother Seven, dealing with what was left after the fight ended, and Cade was trying to get into a chest, which was we figured out very quickly was trapped. He also wanted to shield Alcott's eyes from the bodies of his family, and he soiled a tapestry and tried to cover them with it, which Alcott did not take very kindly to.
All good
And
intentions.
Cade got upset because Alcott did not take kindly to that, and then
Good
there
intentions.
there was an incident.
Soiled on.
An incident, and Alcott stormed out of the room and tore the rum out of the spellbook and tore it to pieces, which Cade found later and stuffed in his pocket. And in the meantime, Markov began to try to set one of the tapestries on fire and found himself quickly electrocuted.
Lamashtu really doesn't like being messed with like that.
No. Oh yes, and Alcott did try to swear on his father, but he did not. There was nothing conclusive. There was a sense of questioning.
John's toying with me.
But yes, and then yeah, so that the electricity happened, and Wolmond was told to not let Cade past when Alcott went out of the room. Irda followed him, and then she went back to heal poor Markov, who had been electrocuted multiple times during combat, and then again. And so, yeah, he was just very jolted. Cade very much wanted to get into the chest, realized that after some things had calmed down some, Alcott figured out that the chest had some sort of trap on it that potentially would capture the soul of somebody who tried to open it. And so he used his quick thinking and had a woman do it, initially by brute force, but that didn't work. So he just opened it, and there was a bit of a flash and some glass broke, and there was a strange white kind of orb that settled on Woman's chest that eventually just kind of phased out. And then the chest was just full of torture implements, which was horrifying to Alcott in particular, which he had the woman then throw the chest across the room. But there was no treasure in the chest, to Cade's great dismay.
Other than a book.
Wait,
Or the-
yeah,
there was the book, but you know.
All right, but nothing for me.
But Cade was not interested in the book.
Who has a chest with no treasure?
And the book had been wrapped in like a velvet that it unwrapped itself from when it tumbled out.
Right.
But yes, the book was collected, and then the party got together and decided to try to make their way back home. So we all got together and gave it a shot and said the word for
Borak.
greed. Yes, in Thessalonian. And then we went to break, and then we came back, and we had made it to Magnamar, fairly close to where they had spoken to, what's his name? The guy.
Brog.
Yes, Brock.
Spoke
And
with,
along with the bodies of Alcott's family members, the party returned to the Foxglove Townhouse to sort of take some moments to decompress after the day, because it had just been a day. And they sat down, armor and weapons and things were removed, just to get a little more comfortable, and then the rum started flowing, and there was a lot of initial drinks, and with a natural one, Alcott passed out cold
And drooled.
and said Yurda's name, which
When
you know,
Markov put a pillow under his head.
yes,
Very funny.
and there was a bit of reminiscing about the past and revelations about why people were adventuring and things that they've gone through on their adventures and things like that. And eventually, Alcott came back to, though still very intoxicated,
Yes.
and had to be helped upstairs to the bed. Markov found a nice comfy chair to sit in, and he lowered his hat over his face to sleep. Cade really wanted the only bed, and Irda ended up also putting Alcott in the bed and sleeping on the floor, and that's basically what happened last time. That's just a real quick summary.
It was a great episode.
I loved it. So well done. As always, the best session recaps in the business.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
give Irda a hand.
Even
so
the
well
the
done.
shattered glass detail on the soul
I know.
spell, like
All right. And
How
with
dare
that,
you?
I'm sorry. I dared.
I did.
I dare. All right. We begin. You are still
Extraordinary.
in the Foxglove townhouse. We have Irda sleeping on the floor. We have Cade in the same bed with Alcott. And we have Markov on the second floor, stretched out in a chair. And soon morning comes, and you hear the bustling sounds of the streets of Magnamar.
Wonderful. With that, Markov will start out of his chair and lift his hat to have the sun kind of attack his eyes as they dilate up. And he'll just start quietly going through his observances and having taken the time to commune with Iomade and feeling a new certainty about the boons that he has been given by her, for the day to use detect scrying during his observances and commune with Iomade to protect him by saying, you have seen me through so much. I would just ask that if you put a challenge in front of me, that you may make me aware. That way I may seek to overcome it in your name. So using detect scrying. And it lasts 24 hours.
As you cast this, you've heard her voice on occasion. There is no voice this time, but you sense a gentle touch on the back of your shoulder, and you know you are heard, but there is something more to this touch. It presses slightly as if in warning, and then is gone.
Okay. I'll continue by putting out some of the incense from my bag and a censer and swinging it over my sword. For those that are unaware of the observances of Iomade, typically is for the outside in, it's a militant affair. It almost looks like a soldier worshiping his weapon, because the weapon is Iomade's basically presence on Earth.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bravo. Well
Cool
done.
stuff.
Cade, you wake up. A substantial amount of Alcott's drool is on your shoulder as he is still clearly intoxicated from the night before.
Who's Drool is where?
Alcott's drool is on your shoulder because you guys slept in the same bed, and he is still out cold.
Okay, well. Well, I had something else I was going to do. Okay. Hold on, let me think. Shoot. Hold
All right,
on.
it's okay, it's okay. All right, Irda, on the floor, you hear the bustling sounds. There's some rustling. You can hear the dimly spoken words of prayer from Markov, a floor below, and the gurgling sound of Alcott's drool as Cade stirs on the bed.
Am I just fully dehydrated now? There's just no liquid in my body.
You are, exactly.
Irda sort of begins to sit up and stretch out a bit of the stiffness in her back from sleeping on the floor all night.
How late are you going to make me wake up?
So it was just sort of in sequence. You feel a stirring, and your head is pounding. Your eyes seem gauzy. You kind of roll over, and you realize you feel terrible. Drool everywhere. Your head just throbs. Boom, 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 and you realize
It's very bright.
you are snuggling Cade.
Oh, Ida, long hair.
Sorry, Cade. It was a rough night.
Do you need some water?
You have quite the beard.
Thank you. Yes. I'm going to take a moment to prepare myself for the day. And Alcott will just sort of get up and stumble toward. I imagine there's some sort of like water closet or something in the corner of this bedroom up top.
So no, it was down on the second floor.
All right.
I'll stumble down the stairs.
All right. All right.
As you walk down, Markov doesn't even turn to look at you. You can just see him swinging the censer and the smoke going through the dawn. And just,
Morning, Markov.
You're awake. Good. How's the head?
Bad.
I believe it.
Oh, I've never felt this way before. I don't want to feel this way again.
There's an easy way to make that happen.
I imagine it's just not to do it again.
You are really the brightest.
Clever as always, aren't you, Markov? And I'll just go into the bathroom and just be there for a while.
All right. So he closes the wooden door. You do hear a bit of retching.
Yes, a mild retching.
Yeah, inside. It's just a sinkhole that obviously goes down into a. Cade, Alcott rolls out of the bed and kind of stumbles out. You see Irda stirring on the floor next to you.
I'm just tired today.
Maybe Cade is tired.
Just get out of bed. I'll walk downstairs looking for food.
Okay. All right, Cade.
Just quietly.
You see Cade stumble downstairs past you, Irda. Alcott now on the second floor as well. You finish your ablations. What else are you doing?
So after everyone's left the room, Irda will kind of quietly roll up her bedroll and just set it kind of to the side of the room for now, and follow everyone else down the stairs. She's going to go all the way to the first floor.
All right. Chaotic? No, that's no.
I do want to say that detect
Tools,
scrying
alcohol.
just throughout the day. That way you're aware. And whenever I use it, it's a 40-foot radius around me, and it can include people that aren't
So
me.
people that are in, that makes
Yep,
sense.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right,
Just
good.
so you know.
Thank you. All right, in moments, you've all sort of risen. Your head is swimming but starting to clear. Alcott, you've finished your daily ministrations.
I prepare my spells and clean my teeth.
And it's soon sort of, second hour of the morning. And you have all...
I am guessing the larder is probably empty because...
Well, empty or rotted, yes. Yeah, there's nothing usable in the larder.
Right. So what Irda's actually going to do is, using her spell kinning, she's going to cast Create Food and Drink, I believe is the name of the spell. And I believe that's level 2 spell.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
They just
but
make you all your food and rum all the time.
Huzzah.
Your parents.
And so when she does that, she will.
No.
She will make some very, very hearty food the morning after. Level 3. Okay. The morning after a lot of drinking sort of food to help these two in particular recover from
I need no recovery.
So greasy, high in carbs.
lots of pancakes.
Yeah, lots of
some
carbs. Yes,
bacon.
yeah.
Lots of coffee. Like, so she's just like casting this, and all this food starts appearing, and the lovely aromas of breakfast food are beginning to kind of carry through the house. Everyone, I made breakfast. If you want to come get some.
Yes.
Huzzah! Your god does come in handy to give you such powers.
Cool.
If you keep learning, Cade, you can do that yourself.
It's always better if it comes from somebody else.
It was magicked with love.
It was magic with love. All right, in moments, there is a full spread of food. Delectable, the savory scents, roasting coffee and eggs and muffins and breads.
Goodness, it's been a while since we've had a spread like this. Have we ever had a spread like this?
Oh. I don't even think on my ship.
Goodness,
And I just start devouring.
It's been a while.
probably the time I visited my home before leaving.
What are you
last.
eating with the queen?
Utensils are meant to be used.
Do
I
you
don't
eat
understand.
pancakes with your hands?
Grab it, just start wolfing it down.
I can just see Cade like picking one up and folding it in half and just stuffing it in. Like,
You were touching a dungeon floor not a dozen hours ago.
It all goes to the same place.
What kind of
Does it?
you often lick dungeon floors?
When was the last time you washed yourself?
Keep your mind to yourself, or keep whatever. Mind your own business.
I've never been very good at that.
I know.
I wanted to formally apologize to you all for my actions last night.
Oh, no apology. You were quite amusing.
You were forgiven.
I lacked all decorum, and my usual self was not there. I apologize.
And if you want more rum, there's more where that came from. Ooh.
Well,
I think the hair of the dog that bit me might bite me in half. I'm all right.
at least we learned that Caden's drink is very potent.
Goodness indeed, yes. Could probably have some other uses than just drinking it yourself, Cade.
What?
Alcohol is rather potent.
It comes from me god.
Indeed.
Only the strong can handle my rum.
Yes, it could probably be used to incapacitate people if I had to guess, or to get secrets out. I've considered the thought. Let me ask. I don't mean to take away from all this cheery talk of drinking and reveling.
Oh, here comes
We-
serious Markov.
Markov is always serious, Markov.
When the stakes are this high, I must be. We have a book from that chest. I believe it could hold some very important information, perhaps, at what was going on
Yes.
How
up in the
soon?
north.
How soon do you need us back?
You see Irda
Oh.
suddenly look distracted. And
Irda?
she touches her ear and speaks these words.
Father Xanthus, he needs us back in Sandpoint immediately.
Goodness, okay.
Well, you guys are the only ones that know how to do that.
Well, may I ask, what seems to be the cause for alarm?
He didn't say, he just said he needed us back urgently.
Who did?
Father Xanthus.
Oh, great.
There never
You
seems
are
to
the
be a
only
break.
two that really know. Well, you would know him
I would
from,
know.
know him. But
Offhandedly,
yeah,
probably
you're right,
not as
exactly.
personally as
Right,
they did.
yeah.
Can I, this may only work if he has anything to do with Iomade. Could I make some kind of roll to see theologically if I would understand him? Like, if I would know of this person within the hierarchy?
And he is not a
Okay.
priest of
Then
Iomade, so
great,
no.
that answers
What is he
the
a priest
question.
of? Would I know?
Hang on here. It's been so long since I
Right.
had Father Xanthus rather, on the cathedral. Hang on 1 second.
Did he seem urgent, as if there was distress that needed to be aided in?
I could not quite tell. The message came rushed.
Well, if he's trying to reach her, I'm sure it is, Alcott.
Perhaps we should prepare ourselves and leave.
I would say so, yet I think there should be just a moment to go find hallowed ground and try and unlock this book. That way, maybe
He's a
it can
cleric
work.
of Desna.
Oh, right.
Oh, Desna. Nice.
That way we can start unlocking its secrets. It pays for us to at least go in a little bit more prepared. I have to say, I understand we have to accept the call for aid, but reactively going to every single person keeps us on the back foot. In fact, I think what helped us survive where we came from was having gone to Brog and go in with information that they were unaware that we had. Do you see what I mean?
Yes, that could take hours.
It could.
I don't think we'd have ours.
That
Just throw a dimension door on the floor and let's go.
Grains of sand pouring through the hourglass.
I could potentially reach
One day
him
it'll run out.
to
Okay?
message.
Throw a dimension door on the floor. I like that.
I
Is
can't,
it like a Who Framed Roger
can't
Rabbit?
do
The
a
hole
message,
that you...
but perhaps you.
I could potentially speak back to him.
It would be worth to see perhaps more.
I'm limited in the amount of words I'm allowed to pass over using this spell. But he would know it as me.
All right.
Well, if you want to do that, then go ahead. You can.
It's
not
either that or wait an hour while I scry on him.
Yes. And you said Father
Xanthus.
Xanthus. He's a member of a church.
Desna.
Indeed.
Desna. Yes. Well, then they likely have hallowed ground. So if we do end up going to his parish, then we could do both, provided he's not imminently under attack at right this moment.
And so you would know enough, having been in this area, to know that the burning down of the cathedral in Sandpoint was a seminal moment in this town's history years ago. And there's a new cathedral which has been constructed. It is stone as opposed to the previous wood cathedral, and all the major gods are recognized in this. It's sort of a pantheistic cathedral.
Okay. Well,
Important place.
That's perfect.
So then I will take out a more fine-looking piece of copper wire than you are used to me using with message, and I will call upon that bit of magic that I felt when I crushed the gem up against my chest, calling on the wild magic around me, and I will say Metere, and I will cast Sending to Father Xanthus, and I have 25 words to say something fun.
Ooh, compose a tweet.
Father, we got your message. What exactly is going on? How urgently do you need us? Where, when, what? As much detail as you can. Be safe. Goodbye.
That was 2 words. She had one finger
Goodbye
left.
is one word.
It's one word. 2 syllables, one word.
You
I use
said-
every word.
You send this
Got
off, and
25
there
of
is a pause, and then you feel a resonance in your own mind. Is this Devereaux?
He would know. The subject recognizes you if it
So you
knows
didn't
you.
save any words?
But he's still saying it. Is this
Okay.
Devereaux?
I can't reply anymore. I would have to cast it again.
If so, the need is great. The rainbow is gone from the sky, and the ground falls from beneath our city.
That sounds romantic.
Things are bad. Apparently the ground is falling. I don't know how urgent it is, but we must go. I must protect Sandpoint.
Of course.
The bodies of your family
We all
remain
were the
in
heroes.
the corner.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
It might be best to leave them here.
Tarot?
Do we have a preservative? Don't you guys have a preservative spell?
I can't cast that more than once a day.
Could you
Only
cast
if
a
I
tiny
have.
hut with cold?
If we were to bring these bodies to the Temple of Iomade, they could keep them reposing gently. I'm certain of it. That way, if we have to leave, you know.
How far
there's-
is the temple?
Do we have a nice
yes,
like
we can.
pantry in this place, like a basement? No.
We don't have like
So,
an.
no.
Cold room.
And also, I want you again. This is not a. The DM is not trying to influence you. Like I'm not telling you not to do what you wanted.
course.
This
Yeah.
is your choice. Like you guys have a choice to make here of your own
So-
choosing.
With your teleportation spell, I know it's limited to 4 people, right?
Creatures, I don't think they're considered creatures anymore.
Because they're dead.
I think they're objects now and could be carried through a teleportation.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Because then if we're going directly to the church, they could put them in pros
For
there.
legal reasons.
Ted?
And I would assume
That seems like a
this is
loophole.
all out of character, but I would assume that
You could
your
bring something
family
you could resurrect.
And they're gonna be
like
swirling with dead people.
cemetery or
Yeah.
where burial
Well, they're
grounds
they're,
is
they're like
probably
they're
at
like
some point,
equipment
too.
at this point. Yeah. It is a loophole.
Yeah.
My family
Corey,
must
I'll
be
kill you, bring you back.
ritually buried in Sandpoint. That we have a family crypt, and there's a few rites that I would like to do before they are gone forever. Perhaps we should take them with us.
It makes sense. We're going directly to the church.
I could drop them off at the manor, and we can make our way into town from there.
That could give us good time to try and assess the situation.
Yes.
Understood.
That's a good plan. I just need a few moments to get all my things
Yes.
together and get my armor back on.
Myself as well.
Very well. And Irda will just kind of turn and like leave her half like eaten plate of food and go and begin donning all of her armor again.
The chain, and then the plate. And again, we've sort of left this off, but you you lost an eye. The other eye
Yeah.
is now dried out. You're
Yeah.
essentially blind.
Yeah.
So you kind of feel you're learning to do this, and of course, the moment you pick up the shield, your
Okay.
sight returns.
Mm-hmm.
Like, halfway through that process, there's a knock at the door. Or at least the door frame into the room. I imagine you're upstairs doing this.
Well, so she left her armor downstairs.
okay. But it was in a separate room.
But it was still in the sitting room.
Then
Yeah.
Alcott will knock.
Yes,
Can I speak with you a moment?
of course.
How close are the other two? How
guys
close is
tell
the
me.
sitting room compared to like
No, it's right next to the kitchen.
in a separate
Yeah,
room
yeah. It's
now?
like it's
Yeah.
a, but there's no door. It's
Yeah.
just an opening.
Okay. Alcott
we-
will walk closely over and speak kind of
Can we
hushedly.
take Waldman through?
Yes,
He's
I
a-
can
he's not-
teleport with enough people to be
Yeah.
able to take him
Oh.
through. He is a creature.
Oh, okay.
I mentioned this earlier, but I want to apologize for my actions last night. Not just last night, over the past day. I stole not one but 2 kisses from you, and I deeply apologize for my actions. Things seem dire, and I apologize. I'm not normally this indecent.
You hear her sliding on her chainmail and picking up her armor.
And our situation is no excuse for my misgivings to you.
And she'll kind of pause what she's doing mid, like fastening a buckle, and she'll turn toward him. You have nothing to apologize for. I know that's perhaps based on certain social rules and things, but I wrote what I wrote because it is the truth, and had I not, I sort of sprung that all on you anyway.
I must confess, ever since I read that letter, my heart has been aflutter. It feels as if 1,000 insects press against my innards.
Not sure that was the greatest poetry ever.
He's a wizard, not a poet.
Sorry. No, I'd like to-
Alcott hasn't written
that
any
Shakespearean?
You,
The heart is a flutter in my innards.
and remind me, you guys are one room over, right?
Yeah.
We're-
Without
we're
a door.
speaking,
Speaking
we're
rather
speaking
hush.
No,
hush.
I understand.
I'm
that.
going to say she is quiet voiced, and in the other room, he is quiet, but in the same room. And
Regardless of how quiet they were, I just think that Markov's ears are so naturally tuned that he would just be listening for any whispers. Not that I plan on necessarily doing anything with these secrets, but
But
No, of course.
Cade.
yes. 15 plus I think it's 18 now.
You do hear Alcott make reference to thousands of insects pressing on his
Yeah.
innards.
No, I don't plan on interrupting. I just wanted it said as a character thing that he just can't help himself but listen.
When I see them go in the room, because I'm getting attuned to something some goings on. I sneak.
Kate has like negative wisdom. Are you sure he's attuned to what's going on?
It's not wisdom.
I thought it was-
It's curiosity.
Well, that I will grant Kate.
I won't stop you, but Markov will just grab your arm and just be like, if you want to know what they're saying, I can tell you later.
The truth.
Yes.
They're the
Fingers
best combo.
crossed.
I love them.
Toes crossed.
No boots
They're
on.
about to make
Truth.
pinky
Capital
promises
T,
or
capital
what?
R, capital U, capital TH.
He did take his boots off last
Yes.
session, so
Yeah,
you see
no-
his bare
no cross-
feet and his fingers are.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Go ahead.
I don't know what to make of this feeling.
What are they talking about?
Never felt this way
Love
before.
on the battlefield.
What? I knew it.
It's the danger. It's more dangerous than friendly fire.
What else did he say?
I can't say that I
Something about-
haven't.
An insect infestation?
I
Where?
haven't felt like
In
this
his
either.
bowels.
Honestly.
I think the rum is treating him poorly.
So let's go
Yeah, yeah.
sequentially. This is super fun, but I don't want to miss this too. All right, let's come back to you guys.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Hey, Hager.
We find ourselves in dangerous waters, Ida. More and more every day, we crawl our way up to more and more dangerous foes.
Indeed.
I don't know if this is the best idea. I can't keep doing this, Ida.
Doing what?
Watching you nearly die.
I know it's hard. But
Do you remember when we first met?
I was disguised as an old woman and I knocked on your cabin door.
You were. Your accent work could
Well, yeah.
use a little bit of help, but it was. The moment you dropped that disguise, I knew exactly why you had done it. It's to protect your friends. From me, ironically, not much of a threat. When you did it, I saw the most beautiful creature, woman, I've ever laid my eyes upon. And I've never wished to take my eyes off of you since. You did that in the name of protecting people. You are so amazing.
It's something about how she's
I
a
don't
beautiful
know.
creature.
Irda will reach out and just sort of, if he'll allow her to, kind of take his hand.
Yeah.
I have always dedicated myself to trying to protect people. It is one of the first vows I ever made to anyone, anything. It was when I first swore myself to Serenray, that was my first vow. I am protected, and I know it is dangerous, but I don't think that
Are they still talking?
if I spent all my time being afraid of
Bloviating.
dying,
Oh my gosh.
that is part of what we do. And if we spend all of our time being afraid of dying, or I don't want to be afraid.
Ira, I just lost nearly every person I've ever loved. I cannot lose you.
I cannot promise that you won't, but I will always strive to make sure that never happens.
still volatile.
And the same goes for Cade and his antics. I've grown very, very attached to him. Markov is still a little questionable, and it kills me every time I think of Eamon and Solomon. If I was stronger, perhaps I could have saved them.
You cannot blame yourself for the things that have happened because of evil people.
Then who do I blame?
The evil people who killed them.
Irda, I hate to interrupt this, but of course, to reach out and grab his hand, you're now holding the shield so you can see. And the shield has been quiet. But now, because you're only holding with one hand, only to your ears, you hear, "You can do much better than him. He's weakly and sickly
The
and..."
moment he starts berating you, it's just going to throw the shield to the side.
So you don't know what happened. You're just like throws the shield on the ground.
Well, I mean, I can assume what happened. He's talked out loud before, and he's made fun of me many times.
Okay, all right,
before.
fair enough.
All right. You're right. But sorry.
You hear the shield clatter to the ground.
I apologize.
Bro, this is the most distracting.
I apologize how often I make things about
We
me.
need to leave.
I was raised in a noble household, told that I was extremely important from my birth, and I've learned that I am far from that. The people around me are those that are important. I am a servant of civilization and people. I want to protect them like you do.
You can. With the things you do, with the magic you wield. You're strong and brave and...
Dangerous.
Yes, but we all are.
We have a town to save.
It's how we choose to use the power we have, the power we wield, that matters.
Do you have a dimension door we can throw?
I have never doubted your power.
I don't doubt you either.
Remember that you slew a flying giant?
That's just a normal day.
At this point, Mark, I was going to
All right, yeah,
speak. We're just going to speak out loud enough to carry into the other room. I seem to remember there was some talk about not tearing and a town being under some kind of distress, and that we could...
You know, where there's heroes that come from there.
Yes, I do not mean to take you away,
yeah,
but...
the heroes need to go back and heroize.
Sure, thank
Yes.
you. Great one, Cade. Really wonderful.
So what did they say?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Pillow talk is what I've understood it as.
Whoa, what's pillows?
Oh, I'm sorry.
About pillows?
No,
Cade's never done that in his life.
no,
Boring.
it's a lot of.
Kate's
I
usually
can't
gone
afford to
before the
lose
pillow
you
talk would
and
happen.
all this stuff about.
True.
You know, one of them said that as Alcott, he lost his whole family and he's feeling very alone right now. That he can't afford to lose more friends. He's sounding very volatile. It seems.
Did you say something about insects?
Oh yeah, some kind of. I think he meant to say butterflies in his stomach, but I don't. He's a very literal person.
So he said there's insects in his bowels?
Yes, we might actually want to check on that if he's being purely literal.
This is,
Oh, the irony. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. This is wow.
what else did he say?
Well, I mean, he talked. Really, it was.
You know, the last time, you never mix business with pleasure. The last time this happened, a guy's throat got ripped out of him. So this is not gonna go well. I tell ya.
I stand by my statement that love on the battlefield is by far the most dangerous weapon.
Most. This is not.
Thank you,
Somebody's
Pat
gonna get
Benatar.
cremated.
Say again?
Thank you, Pat Benatar.
Yeah, thank you.
What did you just say? Someone's gonna get cremated?
But because I worry, and this is not me trying to cast more, It is me casting more worries, and it's justified, and I won't apologize for it. The
I'm allowed to
You don't, you don't need to justify it.
yes, the point being is that I understand that the boy can't help his feelings.
Hear ye, hear.
But the thing is that next time he has to choose.
Between me or her, guess what?
Well, more so. Yes, Cade, between you and her.
Wow.
But also the town.
Town or her? Guess what?
The-
Town's gone.
I understand that he is alone, and I worry that if he feels like that's all he has left, he still has something to lose.
Jesus, weakness.
There was an old. I'm not going to bore you. Just follow me, please, for a moment.
Following.
I used to read some political treaties, and
Oh
part
my
of
gosh.
Just for fun.
Wow.
there was just follow me on this.
I'm already getting bored.
There was
Go ahead.
there was one of them that wrote about power, and that said, make sure you leave your enemies with something to lose. He still has something to lose. I do not form attachment because I do not wish to have people have leverage on me.
I do not form
Well,
attachment, says the guy
I
who said
always-
friends last night.
I always knew he was a little bit weak. Now we know what his weakness is. We need to be very watchful. And watch our backs. Because you know who comes first now, not the team. Her.
I would just be. Kate, your interpretations are works of art.
Huzzah!
If that's what you get out of this, I would also try and treat the boy with a little bit of care. Like I said, he seems volatile. Understandably
You
so.
Irda, please roll d20.
Yeah.
All right.
Alcott, you are quite focused. Your emotions
Natural
are
20?
roiling. Not 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so you.
The most Evelyn thing you've ever done.
Yeah, now you now with your diminished, gone sight, when you drop the shield, it clatters to the ground. You are beginning to pick up this audio acuity. Your ears, like anyone who loses a sense, you hear every word being spoken between the two of them.
Oh yeah.
You don't. Your emotions are roiling.
Way too focused.
You still have the headache from the alcohol last night.
No, yeah, it's
So
not
you
good.
you are oblivious. But Evelyn, Irda hears every word.
Yeah, Irda just kind of raises an eyebrow, not enough to be noticeable, but just processes it a moment and then.
Markov is right. We should move. I can assist you in putting your armor back on. I've seen Roderick put his on plenty of times.
Sure, yes, I will accept the help.
He said that.
Alcott will assist Irda in
Huzzah.
strapping up her armor in the more like hard to reach buckle spots.
And
Yeah, she already has the chain on, so you help
Yeah,
her
the plate.
with the chest plate, the breastplate, and buckle in the back.
As they finish getting the last of those buckles in place and everything, Irda just turns to Alcott again and says, "Just trust in yourself and trust me." And then she will just plant a big kiss on his lips.
Tit for tat, I see. Alcott will do nothing.
You
and
see,
absolutely accept.
Alcott was standing in the doorway. You see Irda's
I wasn't
hand.
exactly in the doorway. I would not have been in the doorway.
Well, I know you said.
He said he moved.
No,
to
I
the-
knocked
we
into the
moved-
door and then
yeah.
moved into the room.
There
to
was
be
no
more hush.
no there was no door. Remember, it's an
Yeah.
opening.
Well,
But
yeah,
we-
but
So I thought you said you were
sight
saying
as much as
Oh,
possible.
you moved out of sight.
Yeah.
Oh, so you well, yeah, because you
Yeah.
went in there to help her
Yeah,
with
yeah.
her armor. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Both of you roll d20, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
to hear a
15.
kiss.
Yep. What's that?
18.
15, 18. Your
Dead
perception bonus is.
Roll stealth.
I don't. It's, either it's 16 or 17.
You didn't
18.
say you were trying to be quiet with that kiss.
I can double check.
You do. You hear a.
Yeah.
Aww. I don't think
Mine's
it's
a plus
quite like that.
What's that? Plus
Mine's
7, so
seven.
it'd be a 22. No, but he hears it.
Yeah. You just.
What?
I don't. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just not going to share that.
You're... Come on, man.
Hey, if you want, go take a look.
So, the plan.
Oh,
To
yeah,
teleport
I
to
see you
Sandpoint.
over there.
Well, I walk out of the room as you come over.
Wait. This is simultaneous action,
Yeah.
sir. Yeah, don't. All right, so we're going to make an initiative roll here.
Oh, good.
Between the two of you. It's going to be a D6. So, wait, no, not you. She's the kisser, and
Oh,
you're the
gosh.
sneaker.
Yes.
So it's going to be.
We need to write some Pathfinder kissing rules.
I've just done it. I've done it on the fly.
He gets a +1.
I know. So
I know. So it's a D6 and a D6. You get a +1.
Cade was let loose immediately,
roll?
throws the chair to the side.
I need to see.
we're all in.
Oh,
6.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You definitely.
Yeah.
All right, Cade tiptoes across, and you see Irda. You peek around. You see Irda releasing Alcott. She kind of had him by the neck. His face is flushed red.
yeah.
And
What's beyond red?
really, you do that?
Of course he does.
Alcott just turns around.
Why did I not
Very
expect
red.
that? I should have expected that.
Alcott is extremely red, just like instinctively drops his staff to the ground. Cade!
Yeah! I knew it! Been sensing up. Don't bring this into our mix. What do you. Oh, so. Got an insect infestation there, mister?
And as you say this, you notice Irda's shield is on the ground, but it's vibrating. It's like tapping.
yelling really
It's like you hear nothing. You just see it like vibrate right next to his staff as it hits the ground, and the shield seems like vibrate away from his staff.
I thought that was rather poetic, but I guess I was wrong. Just going. There's. Can you?
Stumbling over your words there.
Yes.
Well, we probably have goblins to kill, bad people to kill, and you're over here kissing?
Markov's kind of just done with this drama, so he's going to stand up, and as he walks by, he'll just interrupt and just be like, "A man can only serve one master. I believe that's worth sharing." And then go and get my stuff ready.
All right, you see Markov go back upstairs to gather his goods. Irda, of course, you're not seeing any of this, but you hear Cade come around. You can feel the wind of his accusational finger. You hear your shield vibrating on the ground.
Say, I could probably hear like,
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
in the neighborhood hear Cade. Cade, what does it matter to you? I still protect you. I keep you alive. I heal you. What does it matter what happens between myself? That is my
Distraction!
business.
Our distractions kill!
Cade, Cade.
No! I know! Distractions kill.
yes,
If anyone would know that.
you're very aware of that fact.
I'm the master of distraction, so I should know.
Valid, very true. But the point is, what feelings I've had for a long time, long before he even knew about it, and I have still managed to stay focused on the
I'm
goal
worried about
ahead.
him. I don't know. He's volatile.
Alcott's face could not get redder than it is.
Yeah, it's like they're not even looking at you like, well, she's sort of oriented
Yeah.
toward Cade's voice. Cade's eyes are locked on her. It's like you're a bystander. You hear Markov's footsteps going up to the second floor.
Perhaps your inability to handle more than one thing at a time is your problem and not mine.
Ouch!
And she'll scoop up her shield and storm upstairs to go get her bedroll. I will not take judgment from you, Kate Cardinal.
So did you sleep well?
I slept like
She
a
snatches
babe.
up the shield, and as she walks away, you hear her kind of quietly arguing with the shield as she moves upstairs, and it just leaves the two of you alone.
Alcott. We do not need this right now. This is just distraction, and you know what? Somebody's gonna get killed because of your choices.
You're upstairs.
I know.
It's just the two of you.
Within our group, I don't care if you got 50 lovers outside of the group. But within the group, this is only gonna cause chaos. Sick.
Chaosic got a shout out.
Alcott like looks down and he looks like really genuinely ashamed of what's going on. And then when he looks back up, you see his eyes are full of tears, and he walks over and gives you a big hug. And he says, "I don't know what to do, Kate. I can't help how I
Drat!
feel."
You gotta
The
pull
one thing Kate couldn't handle.
Actual emotion.
Exactly.
What? No! It is
I was hoping you would have been on my side with this, Kate. I don't know what to do.
Dratty drats. All right. Well,
I've never dealt with women before.
you should have come to me first. I've dealt with plenty. They're not like me, though.
Kate will give the perfect advice.
I'll tell you what, Alcott. I like Irda. And good thing she's got a good head on her shoulders. I don't know about you. You're the one I'm worried about. In this whole situation here.
I don't want anyone else to die, Kate.
I don't either. But I've seen plenty of death. And I've seen a guy's throat ripped clean out of his body. Because of romance within the group.
You have.
What?
Well, let me just... I'm just using liberty, okay?
Misusing liberty.
I can call that a lie. Well, I'm trying to make a point.
By lying.
I will be careful,
Forgive me,
Kate.
Caden Kalim.
You just got a +1, by the way, from Chaos.
Oh, thank you, Chaosic.
You may want to be
Likes the puns.
easy with the boy.
All right, switching scenes. You guys are upstairs. As Irda walks up, you're gathering your items, pulling your boots back on. You hear her, she's arguing. Irda, I have warned you many times. The weakling, the spindly arms, he could not defend you, Irda. Only you and I should be together. This mage, he's a usurper of the proper level of, well, intimacy and love that should be between a maiden and her shield.
I love the love story between this guy and Irda. It's the best.
I mean, I'm not worried about him protecting me. I can protect him plenty, and you help me protect myself. I don't think you understand. I don't need.
So you're not hearing what the shield's saying, but you are hearing her say this, Marco.
Yeah. Do I need to involve myself? You know what? I choose not to.
The shield is just having a lot of opinions right now. And she just kind of continues on upward to up the stairs.
If you wish me to be silent, I will honor your wishes. I warned you against this charlatan of weak noodle arms and spindly power. He can do. He will.
Yes.
Threesome.
Somebody says something.
Gross. Gross.
With the shield.
Oh no.
But then you just sense a sullenness, surly tone. Then fine, so be it.
I'm not asking you to be silent. I am just begging your understanding. I am not replacing you.
I could never replace you.
There's no doubt that little mealy-mouthed twerp could never replace me. But fine, I'll be quiet.
You are very lovely and very strong shield, and I appreciate everything you have done. And we've had some very good fights together now. We fought a lich. We killed a lich. It was really awesome.
It was the most amazing thing I've had in 2,000 years. But I've already thanked you for it, and to have...
We're going to fight so many more evil things. Like we're about to go to Sandpoint, and there's so much stuff going on there right now. So we're gonna get right back into battle, and we're gonna defeat a lot more evil stuff together. I promise. We will get lots of evil.
Roll D20, diplomacy,
Hadrian the
against your own
Jealous.
shield.
Okay, plus diplomacy.
Marriage
Not bad
counselor
for you.
for the pair.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You promise?
I promise it's gonna be so good.
Just be careful with him.
Of course.
His stock will not produce strong children.
That's why, you know. I mean, I come from good. Anyway, never mind. It doesn't matter. Beside the point.
This is the
He's
torment.
2,000 years old, guys.
This
He's
is-
got some old views on things.
This is the Torment Thomas series.
And like because she's already like up in the top room to grab her bedroll, like no one sees her, but she blushes a bit when he says like. All right. Anyway.
All right. In moments, you have all gathered your goods, your items. You're back downstairs. There is an awkward air amongst the party.
Yeah, no kidding.
And you can see that Irda still holds the shield, and the shield is no longer vibrating, and there's clearly no conversation, but it's kind of tilted slightly down, as though it's downcast its head and shoulders a bit. And every time Alcott walks by, you can just see Irda's arm almost involuntarily is pulling away, and she tries to pull it back.
So how's Alcadrian?
He's a little sad right now.
All right. Should we make our way to Sandpoint?
Yes. Yesterday.
I would like to be in hallowed ground. That way, I can do the study that needs to be done.
If the priest is worried about the ground of the town, perhaps the church is not the best place to land in.
All right, so I don't often do hints like this because I like you guys to be, but you had a mission to bury your family.
Yes.
And you know that process is not going to take a day.
Yeah.
So the message that she received from Father Xantis could almost seem like the DM was trying to provoke you to do that. Now, you can. If you want to go there first, you guys have the right to do that.
Oh.
But I don't want you to feel like I was purposefully trying to steer it that way. That's sometimes an issue.
Yeah,
that can
I
happen
mean,
with
I
the
think
DM.
that we're going to
Oh.
go to the Devereaux Manor no matter
That's
what.
right. That was the plan. I forgot.
Yeah.
Then yes, we can go there. And I'm sure does the Devereaux Manor overlook the town?
Sandpoint's pretty flat, right?
No. But the Devereaux Manor is on a hillside about 5 miles outside the town. The vineyards are out there, and and I've not mentioned this to you before, there is actually a burial ground that was used by the Devereaux inside the vineyards. There is a family obelisk that sits up in the center of it where many generations of Devereaux, the last 6, have been buried.
I think I know an ideal location for us to drop.
Perfect. Let's go.
Thinking clearly, I see.
Alcott will mentally command Wallman to grab... he could probably pick up all of them?
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. And Alcott will put out his hands.
Wallman's massive stone with a surprising gentleness, he scoops each of the 4 bodies of your family up.
Thank you, Wallman. All right. Let's do it. Devereaux Portis.
And you are teleporting where?
To the base of the vineyards.
The base of the vineyards.
Near
okay.
near to the house.
All right, go ahead and make your roll, please, sir.
Goodness. This has gone bad before.
It has.
It did not go. It better
You're
go.
great.
50 on the dot.
That's
All right.
on target.
Well on
That
target.
is well, yes, you are fine. All right, so as you cast, don't worry about what's
Can you
happening here.
imagine?
It's gonna take.
I roll
You
a
cast the
99?
spell, and the gate is opened, and as this familiar sense of vertigo strikes you, you all must wonder. You all must wonder about the judgment of Alcott Devereaux. as you have heard this going back and forth between he and Irda, and now this sense of disorientation vibrates and strikes you. There's a little bit of fear that he's no longer thinking properly. The pain of his family, the love now that's been expressed, his normally analytical, keen mind seems potentially suspect. And with that, we're going to go to break. And unlike most of our breaks, I'm going to ask all of you to leave the room, please.
Okay. Every single one of us.
Every single one of you must leave the room.
Hey, that means you too.
Yeah, get out.
And Blue Box will be right back. We normally, actually, I'll leave my mic hot so the viewers can watch what I'm doing. Hey, I will be heard.
Hey.
All right, I want to thank all 50 whatever of you that are watching right now. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the bits and the subs. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you for the chat. Love watching the chat. Now, what I'm about to do is a physical terrain switch. You know, here we use both Tailspire and then we also use tabletop terrain. I have the coolest piece of tabletop terrain ever, made by Bill the Master Crafter, who was actually in the chat earlier. I don't know if Bill's still with us. Hopefully he is. I used it for our Halloween stream last year, and while technically it's a pumpkin and corn farm area, I think it's still so good. It is worthy of using here in this set. So I'm going to go grab that. It'll just take me a couple of seconds. I'm going to set it up on the table. I've got the PCs here, and we're going to drop to a physical tabletop terrain for quote-unquote the last rites for Alcott Devereaux's family. I will take this out of my ear because I have to run in the other room and grab the stuff. I'll put it back in when I can, and I'll check the chat. But again, thank you to all of you. Please keep supporting Blue Box. We have so much fun stuff coming up this week, and everything that all of you do to support us means the world. I'm going to leave this view up. Actually, no. Hey, thank you. I will be heard. Keith, hey, good to see you as well. Thank you, Manda. All right, so actually I'm going to go to the two battle cams. Two cams. Here we go. You can see this blank green area, and Blue Box will be right back. Hey, Jerry. You can't tell me that doesn't look so frickin' cool. Here is Cade. Gorgeous mini Cade. Here is Bewinged Irda. We'll use that one. Of course, we have the man of the hour and the lover, Alcott, here. Hero Forge Mini, so cool. Look at that. That's Alcott Devereaux. And of course, this is his family's last rites. And then, whoops, let's focus that. We have Markov, which I don't think I have his mini yet, so I'll grab that mini from him in a moment. He's probably got it over there. And then, of course, we have the Stone Golem, Walmond, who is, as always, right next to... and then we need some bodies, right? Nothing like some zombies and skeletons there. And thank you so much, Renreb. So we're just going to take a couple more minutes here, and we'll have everybody back down. They'll see the setup here. Again, thank you to Bill, the Master Crafter. If someone can Discord message him, because he was on earlier, I'm going to run upstairs real quick, get some water, and use the restroom, and then we will be back in just like 3 minutes. Blue Box will be right back.
You'd have to have them be like, what it is permission to enter the well, and then also you have to ask permission to either approach the bench or approach the jury.
I've heard permission to approach the bench before. You're right. I don't think I've ever heard someone say permission to
enter the well.
Enter the well.
Yeah.
It sounds like some like fantasy RPG.
Yeah. That's the kind of fun stuff I look forward to.
It's the Overboard battle map.
I don't know, but I thought we were going to Devereaux
The vineyards.
Vineyard.
Oh, we hope no.
Yeah, we're growing pumpkin wine right now.
I'll be behind the big people.
I mean, that's a thing. I don't see why we couldn't do that. I don't think we're gonna fight the Overlord. What level was the party that fought the Overlord?
15.
No, I don't remember.
No, we're not fighting the Overlord. We can't.
Stop saying it as many times as you've said it out loud.
There could be little like gremlins.
In fact,
swamp.
does John even own the Overlord anymore, or did he give it away?
He
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it's up there. I can see it.
Yeah, it's up there, within reaching distance.
You say it's our special one that was made for
No,
us.
literally, Mike asked me how he wanted.
No, I know, but
He has to ask permission into the Overlord. Otherwise, he gets tackled by the baby.
I got to pick how the eye was painted.
really?
Yeah, I was on the stream when he was painting it, and he asked me how.
Did you say yellow?
No,
Oh, yeah, I
told
put it there.
to do the traditional like beholder eye, the more
and this is
slick
all just
eye.
for,
You mean that?
Yeah.
but there's no fighting that's about to happen.
There's
Not at
also-
all.
I love watching them paint.
No Overgord in progress.
No,
Watch
no
streams much,
Overgord
but
here.
That one was awesome.
All right, so we're going to come back here. Blue Box.
Blue Box.
We are back.
Oh, our camera's high.
It is high. There
Hi,
we
camera.
go.
You're just
And
tall.
there-
I'm not.
There we go. Got that.
Alcott's tall. Thomas is not.
All right, so
How tall is Irda?
Almost 6 foot. She's 5'11".
Sweet. Taller than Irda. Love it. 6'2". Markov, 6'3".
all right. After a
plan
few
it. Love
moments
that it
of this disorientation, you find yourselves at the base of a hillside leading up from the Devereaux Manor. You can see the lights of the Devereaux Manor below. These are vineyards you know well, Alcott. You journeyed them as a child. You used to run through these fields and play. Oftentimes you would come here to this center place with the tombstones all around of Devereaux of past generations. Walmond takes and moves the bodies of your family
Skeleton sitting
up against these are your family skeletal bodies. So
Okay.
he's supposed to be laying down. There we go. Wallman sludges
that
through,
corpse look so accurate?
places them, and in moments you have a fire that begins to burn around this obelisk, and I will let you sort of role play as you would like.
So, was my family draped in anything? They're not covered in.
They were there was the fabric. The
yeah, you
cloaks
pulled
and
your own
stuff.
fabric, your cloak. Remember
The
all that?
fur.
Before we set the fire up, we
Yeah,
Alcott
and
will,
so obviously I have the setting here, but yeah,
Yes.
you can back up.
Alcott will ask the party members, can you assist me in grabbing some dried vines around? We need to set up a sort of a pyre.
Of course.
And we'll set that up. And then Alcott will similarly call upon the magic around him to cast a spell that he doesn't know, to cast creation and to make gold and silver robes to drape his family in. Just out of thin air on the ground. Have any of you been to an Abaddon funeral before?
No.
They're beautiful. I had the pleasure of witnessing, unfortunately, my grandparents' funeral, but it was good. We must place them on a burnable structure of something that they related to in their life. For my family, that would be grapevines. Thank goodness we are surrounded by plenty of them. Then they should be draped in gold, and Alcott will take out his last couple of silver coins, because we haven't yet gone to get all the gold that we grabbed from... I would prefer gold coins, but he'll place 2 silver coins over each of their eyes as they sort of lay face up, hands over their chest.
If you need gold, I have... And Irda has one of the... Because she kept... I remember distinctly that I kept a small sack of gold.
You did.
So, here.
Thank you.
And I'll take out those 8 gold pieces.
Markov's going to stand pretty aloof to this. He's going to stand back and not interfere. He'll even pull out his telescope and kind of just like look into the distance towards the city from the vineyard, as he is not... It seems his mind is very much elsewhere.
So you pull out this looking glass and you look back toward the city?
Yes, sorry, looking glass, yes.
All right. As you look back toward the city, you can see close to the church, you've been here before, and the glass works. There is a deep red color coming up from the ground, which you recognize as demonic.
I can believe that. I'll keep an eye on it while all this is happening. I won't... Markov just stays quiet, eerily silent, body just kind of tensed.
Once Alcott, he very slowly goes about this ritual of wrapping them in the silks and placing the gold coins over their eyes. He'll say, Cade, Markov, do either of you know how to play an instrument?
No.
Oh, I think I do. Yes, I do.
What do you play?
Sea shanties.
All right, maybe not the right thing.
Well, then perhaps, Ida, you can... something solemn but uplifting.
Well, I have my flute, or I can summon any instrument you can imagine.
There's a pulse. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you guys, but I saw there's a pulse that comes up from the ground occasionally.
The flute is fine.
Right. So Irda will pull her flute up to her lips and begin to play something gentle, solemn.
Don't I have like a little mandolin? I have like a little stringed instrument, don't I?
I think you had a lute, didn't you?
Yes, a lute. That's it. I'll try to follow Irda.
You do? Alcott
Especially
will
now
begin...
that you got those levels in Bard.
I can learn.
All right. So Cade pulls out the lute.
I only know happy tunes, so...
Irda, the flute. Walden lays the bodies.
Woman.
As Markov surveys the town.
Alcott will begin to very slowly hum along, harmonizing with you guys, as if to bring us together in community in this moment. And he'll slowly reach into a pack to his side, looking up at the sky, and run some fleece over his hands. And he's going to cast Major Image to create images of townspeople who he wishes could be here for this. humming along in harmony, and in the sky, where the perfect key constellation that Alcott had pointed out the night before, he will make it appear
You all see
dimly
the
in
images
the
of
sky.
these townspeople standing around. You know they're not real, and yet somehow they are important to Alcott.
And
They're not real?
no, they're
They're
illusions.
illusory.
Illusory figures
Oh.
suddenly appear.
And they're humming along, all in at different pitches, in harmony with what we are doing here. And Alcott will very slowly walk up and rest his hands on the wood that they lay upon. I've learned much, Mother. And he will...
As you do this, when you say those words, there's a hush from all the wildlife. Even though you know now the finch was a lie, there is still a connection for the Devereaux, the wildlife here, and all the birds grow silent.
And he will cast Burning Hands with his Archmage abilities that he has recently gained, and set the wood brightly aflame underneath them. And he'll just sort of step back at the immense heat of it, right next to Irda and Cade, between the two of them. Silent for a moment. And then he pulls out that ancient copy of the Book of Numbers that was given to him by Jiren. And he'll turn to a specific page and begin to slowly read.
The fire grows, the timbers catch, you smell the burning flesh of your own family.
And Alcott will read aloud, "May this flame guide thee to the perfect key. May you pass through judgment of the judge of the gods. Your footprints left on this earth echo in the halls of the first vault, and shall be your final decree. For your path was your own, and upon it you tread. Nothing is without consequence, even on the most forsaken of trails as this is. But may your trail burn brightly, guided by the wings of eagles and the galloping of horses, and may the Master of Vaults keep you eternally." And then all of the people around Alcott, all of the fake people, say at the same time, "So it is judged." And as they burn, Alcott will walk up, and a couple of other people will walk up and toss in what look like herbs and spices into the flames, and Alcott will walk back and, "If you would like." And he hands each of you a pouch of some herbs.
And you, as you do that, you see Markov is peering at the town, seems distracted when you approach him.
And then he'll just sit there and, arms crossed, stare at the flames.
I take a drink of rum.
Irda will walk up with the little pouch of herbs that Alcott handed her, and she'll just say, "I know that I did not know any of you very well, but thank you for your hospitality while we knew you." And she'll throw the herbs into the
Oh,
flames.
we're supposed to throw the herbs.
Yeah, you see like every
Oh.
townsperson one by one.
Yeah, they're all walking up, throwing the herbs in the fire.
And as the herbs, if you guys have ever seen like burning cinnamon and stuff, it just catches and is a beautiful display of sparks.
Then
and,
I see that, I'm like, huzzah! Huzzah!
And Alcott will sit there, and as I mean, he's humming along to whatever music continues to play as the fire burns away. And I mentioned this in it. Which way do the sparks fly?
As the pyre burns,
Sparks fly upward.
you see the sparks fly in two different directions. Your mother and your siblings, the sparks fly in one direction. Your father, as though a zephyr catches push the sparks in another direction. And as you watch, you look up. It's an eagle with 2 heads.
Oh.
And as it flies over, so you pull that back out, you look up.
Yeah.
You're blinded by divine radiance as you try to train that looking glass on the eagle. It's like white light floods in. You hear Markov cry out.
Roderick was fine. The perfect key. There's an old myth in Abadarian. The direction that the sparks fly is where the person goes. The hope is that they are led to the key, to the vault, with Abadar.
Some sparks went that way, and some sparks went that way.
Unfortunately, I believe my father was judged.
According.
Whatever sins they may have committed in life, may flame purify them.
Yeah.
Will be judged in life or in death.
Except
So,
as you watch the flames and the sparks, even the fire itself seems to move. And I'll go back to the other view just so it's easier to see the awesome scenery. As the flames pull away and the sparks fly in the opposite direction, the eagle resounds.
There's some good fan.
Oh, we got some fan art. We'll show the fan art in a minute. The eagle resounds. And as it does so, you feel a sense of warning. You've never heard Abadar's voice, but you feel the imprint of his sentience. And all you feel is a sense of warning.
Can I tell what to at all? Can I try and dig deeper into that feeling?
Yeah, actually, you don't even have to roll for that. Because Walden...
I give in to whatever message.
Walmond. I can't get that. Walmond. You see he turns. All the other bodies are burning in the flame. Your father, you see something in his belly.
do we see this?
Yeah, all of you see this now. Well,
In
Was
Wallman's
foreshadowed.
belly?
no, in your father's belly.
That's
Sorry, did I spit on you? No. Okay.
Some sort of spellcraft check or something to determine maybe what's going on at the distance here?
Sure, go ahead and roll.
Like,
I am also. I imagine I see it. It's clear. I'm gonna do. Maybe you can roll a monster lore roll to see if I'm aware of any beings that gestate inside of people. Maybe that is such a weird out.
No. It's a very good question. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
would this be spellcraft? What would it be?
No.
Knowledge arcana, knowledge some kind?
This would be. There's some papers everywhere.
Potentially knowledge religion?
No, not really. Planar.
Planar.
A 16 is not gonna cut it. So.
It's a natural 16 or total 16?
Total 16. Yeah.
I will use that inspiration you gave me to add to this.
Wow.
Real big rolls, guys. Total of 15.
You have
on
no
planar
idea.
knowledge.
So I see.
All of you see, yes, his father's body, the flayed corpse. I've shown this previously, but I
But
should
if
probably.
flayed, wouldn't his stomach already be open?
No.
Below the muscle.
necessarily.
So flaying is skin.
Oh.
Skin is off.
Doesn't
Belly, entrails, musculature.
Can I go and stab it?
Sure, you
I
can.
mean, there's a big fire in the way.
Oh, but we. But we see this.
Mhm.
Is he, like, out of, like, closer to the edge where I'm not gonna get burned, but I see it, or?
I mean, the flame is growing
In the same place.
quickly.
Alcott will command Wallman to walk over and
Oh.
like press down on whatever's going on here, possibly even like beat into whatever is happening.
All right. What's everyone else doing?
I'm watching, studying. I'm waiting. I'll also pull out one of my notebooks and start with one hand going through and looking at what looks to be notes in the margins, and I'll cast Know Thy Enemy. So the next time I make a roll, which I imagine I don't get to redo the roll, but let's say it comes out, maybe I get a better look at it, I'll get a +10 on that monster lore roll. If that
Okay.
seems fair.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Irda's gonna focus on that, whatever's going on, and at will use Detect Evil.
That's a good one to do.
As you cast Detect Evil, yeah, without question, there is a growing sense of evil coming from inside the body of Alcott's father. As you see, Wallman moves forward under the command and starts to push his hands on the belly of his flayed father. What are you doing, Cade?
Well, I was
It's like a gusher.
going to go towards him, but when I see Wallman, I panic.
And
And I throw some rum on the body.
Okay.
Irda will just kind of call out to Kate, "Be careful. There's something very evil inside him."
You throw the rum.
It's godly rum, so it should do extra.
It bursts in flame and fire, and yes, you see it actually covers both Wallman and Alcott, who was approaching.
I was not
he
approaching.
said no. He
Oh,
said
no, I did-
Wallman.
I thought I had no. I didn't.
No,
have
I
you-
would have been near Irda and.
Oh, okay.
Kate
All right. My
back there.
bad. All right.
Burn with fire again.
Not again.
The flames burst as Wallman pushes down. You see whatever was juddering against the stomach of your slain father stops. Wallman pushes down further.
Yeah. He'll just keep going.
He pushes down all the way until your father's belly is crushed.
Yada, can you still detect that thing?
Still focusing on
I
Detect.
back up.
Absolutely.
I
It's
back up. I
whatever-
back up.
Whatever it is still there.
I'm going to, in that case, close the book, pull out salt, and then throw it in a circle around. I'll stand right there.
Right here, or
Right behind.
I
Irda.
see how
behind
far-
Irda? Okay, all right, right here.
Yeah, no, like directly behind. It's not a
Okay,
circle.
right
so
there.
it's a
All right,
circle
yes.
around the three of us.
Okay.
Yeah, I get back. I see. I go there too.
Great, you can hop over this. It's a circle of salt, and you can hear me quickly.
Salt of
like,
safety.
Going through a litany.
So if you're watching here,
Circle
all of our
safety.
great Mad Chatters, thank you so much. I'm sorry I'm not interacting with you more, but obviously this is pretty tense right here. So yes, Markov is here. This is Irda. This is Alcott. And then we have Wallman here and Cade over here.
May the law
Well,
shield
I
us.
run to the
Where?
salt of
May
safety.
the law shield us from all evil.
Salt of safety.
Salt circle of safety.
Salt circle of safety.
So there's a radius of magic circle against evil.
Right. Okay.
Never a dull moment, is it?
No.
Your father.
What does that mean,
Um,
Kate?
And since Irda already had the flute out, she's just gonna start playing her raging song, just in case.
And notice it, when Irda says that thing is still in there, Walmond will just start pounding down hard on whatever is there.
Squish.
Irda plays her flute, and as Wallman pounds the belly,
We shouldn't have taken the bodies.
We should have left. No, I don't like a sigh.
Wallman thrusts down, crushes the belly down to spine. The desiccated, flayed form of your father, you see the chest go, and then the throat go, and then something erupts from the mouth. It is ochre and crimson in nature. Several eyes adorn it. Mouths everywhere, tentacles that seem to reach out. Evil clearly emanates from this.
Gross.
Do not think you know what this is. You do not know what this is.
Yeah.
I like having monsters that are custom monsters. As this thing erupts, your father's mouth breaks open, his jaw snaps, and as it floods out, you feel an assault on your mind. Initiative. Something you've never felt before. Hello, psionics.
So let me check. Since you're in the
DM has a
circle
4 on the
against
die.
evil, let me tell you what it
Am I
does.
rolling initiative?
Who had last time? I forget.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
God
Kate and I
knows.
rolled against each other, but other than
well,
that,
last combat it would have been only you and I in the last combat, and I
Yeah.
think that you succeeded.
Oh, we
but-
could have made a trap. Oh well. I could have put the circle around him, and he wouldn't have been able to get out. But
That's fine.
it's okay. We're safe in the bubble. It's the sea bear circle
Yeah.
for those that have watched SpongeBob.
All right, I'll roll.
okay.
It's attacking me. I'll roll it.
Remember the sea bear?
A 5.
You have initiative.
All right. Well, I'm certainly not going first, I bet.
Well, and
Actually,
everyone's-
you are.
Oh, I am?
Because the assault is coming directly on your mind.
Okay.
As this creature bursts out, as you see here, all gibbering tentacles and eyes and
Thanks, Patros.
mouths.
Everyone got a +1 from Patros.
Sweet.
Thank you, Pat.
Ooh,
As it
from
bursts
mental
out,
control.
you feel tendrils touching your mind.
Okay. Man, I wish I was a level higher, John. I'm just kidding.
You get +2 to your.
That's not
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
You get +2 to your defense or your DC roll, whatever you make it.
Oh, neat. Good to know.
Thank you, Chaosic. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, all of you, so much.
And if it comes to attack us, it prevents bodily contact.
I mean, I'm just gonna shoot a lightning bolt. Oh, you know what I will do? I will. Alcott will. Okay, let's be smart about this. Alcott will
Always good.
rip licorice out of his bag very quickly and bite down on it hard and say Velox, and reach his hands out toward everyone, including Wallman, has haste.
All of you feel the infusion of speed coming from Alcott. You now have 1 extra attack per round. Let's go to Irda. You're in the front. As
Alright.
the circle of salt has been cast around by Markov, you feel Cade huddling next to you, and you are in the front.
Can I get any sense of like what this creature could be? Like would Irda have any?
Yeah, roll d20, please.
Maybe you know.
I have a better chance of knowing now.
And add what?
You just tell me what
Is
your
it
roll.
15
I know
on
what
the
to add.
die?
15 on the die.
It's not a bad roll.
No.
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 You just simply know this creature is not of this plane.
All right. So.
It is from elsewhere.
All right. So, not being quite sure, but knowing it's clearly evil, she's going to just reach out a hand and say, Saturn, you know what to do. And she's going to cast Smite Evil right on it.
Hey.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's that. Okay. So, then Smite Evil is my swift action.
did her trying to figure out what this was count as anything, or can?
No.
Okay.
No. It's a quick sort of judgment call.
All right.
So you still have your full attack.
So then, all right. So yeah, she's hasted. She's gonna take all 4 attacks. So here goes nothing.
So she's going to run into the flame, and the fire is bursting up around. Wallman is standing there. She's running into the bodies where this creature bursts out of Alcott's father's
Can I
mouth.
fly up a little bit so I'm not running directly into fire?
Yeah, well, but yes, but also, of course, fire, the heat
Right, but
rises, so...
she just wants to close in and not be in direct flame. I don't know if it's...
Yeah,
I don't know
you
where
could,
it is.
So no, sorry,
trying to
it's right
visualize it.
here.
Okay.
So it's right here. If you can see on the, hang on, let me use the laser so our viewers can see it. So this is the father's body right here.
Okay.
This one here. Let me turn that around so you can see it there. That one. This is where the creature is bursting out. The flames are rising off of this ancient family obelisk. So if you fly over, you can, but again, you're not dumb. You know, heat rises,
Right.
so your wings, your feathers, that's dangerous
Okay.
to fly over the top. Now you can.
So, she's not gonna do that.
I
But
wonder if you'd have to fight against like the air buoyancy, if that makes any sense, because sometimes like
Yeah,
birds ride the
it
current.
would do that as well. Yes, you'd have the.
what she'll do then, she's flown up a little bit. She'll close in just a tiny bit, not go all the way. Wait, I don't want to go outside the circle though. Actually, yeah, just she'll fly up, and then she's going to cast instead. She's going to cast Divine Favor on herself, and that's my turn.
You float up. You cast divine favor on yourself. You feel Serena's touch. Salt surrounds you. You can hear this creature bursting from Alcott's
+5
father's
on
mouth.
attack and damage rolls. Gross.
Gross. I
Do
hate
see
it.
it?
It was
Bad.
supposed to be. Oh yeah, you can see it. It's piercing
Not
through
good.
the flame. It looks like what you see on the screen here.
Oh.
Eyes and teeth and tentacles as it bursts forth.
Ew.
What
the
was your-
cursed kraken is that ugly sea barnacle blasted? What is that?
I haven't made my second
Go ahead and make your roll,
yet.
please.
So it's a plus 23
Okay.
with the. Oh, that's a
blast.
1.
that hard.
Yeah,
A
so it'd be a
1?
24 unless you do crit
Custom
fails on these
version.
type of rolls.
Well, I have things I do. So all you know is this creature is planar in nature, which we already knew, and intuitively you sense it was planted here on purpose. There
Yes.
was intent. This was a trap.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
It's a trap.
Yeah, the anatomy of this thing is so alien that it seems like there's no clear spot to attack it.
Nope.
I suppose, yeah, huh.
You almost spewed in your drink, Mobsky.
Yeah, I'll just kind of shout out, stay within the circle if you want to be protected from this thing. It cannot breach the barrier. Should not breach the barrier.
Should not.
Shouldn't.
I don't have time to retort to that.
So
but
are we not safe in this salt?
probably.
Yeah. I need a drink of rum.
And what I'll do, this thing looks pretty chaotic.
Yeah.
Pretty chaotic. So
Thank you, Renred.
You got
I'll
got an advantage.
take the
2
turn
+ 1s.
to get out my
Which I think brings Kate up to a.
goodness, my crossbow,
I got 6 now.
and I'll
and I
cast
guess
True
everyone
Strike,
else got one.
and
Did we?
that'll be the turn.
Well, he
We'll
gave
just
Right.
do the True Strike,
1,000,
and
so
then
advantage
it's a
PC,
bonus
to
action as
forget,
well
got a
as
feeling.
I run my thumb along the High Common inscription on the side, and it just kind of glows this very soft
Unless you used one.
golden color.
I didn't.
I'm using the Axiom, the Staff of Order is what it's called.
Nice.
Huzzah.
All right, so Art of Mike Disney and Taryn, good to see you guys in. Of course, you guys recognize this terrain from Bill the Master Crafter. The pumpkins are actually grapes. Just pretend.
There are grapes
this
here,
is.
though.
We can do pumpkin wine.
Oh yeah, but I don't
on
think that's
both
it in the
sides.
camp. Here we go.
They're grapes.
There we go. Grapes.
I just noticed
You can
them.
see grapes. Yes. Whoops. Pull that over.
Is this
And-
thing floating?
Not yet.
Skirting
just
across the
emerged.
ground.
It just
from the
ripped out
mouth.
of your father's throat.
Gross. You say not yet. Why do you say it like that?
Because everything ends up flying eventually.
There's some grapes.
Including giants.
All right. Anyone else? Cade, what are you doing?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
You got a dagger of returning.
That's right. I'll use the dagger of returning because I ain't stepping out of this salt.
And you're hasted.
What? Hasted? Where am I gonna go when I'm hasted?
No, it means you get more attacks.
Yeah, but
Oh.
not with the daggers. It would still take the full round
Yeah.
to go there and come back. So if
But
Cade,
more than
it-
one dagger.
Yeah, like if Cade wants to throw other daggers, you can.
Then I lose them.
Well,
Get them
maybe.
back after the
who
creature's
knows?
dead.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
We assume.
All right. Well, I've got daggers
Hopefully.
all over.
Doesn't mean its
All
body
right,
is not made of
I'll
horrible
dagger.
acid.
All right, roll to hit.
I'm not gonna use
At least
my.
it's not a roast
And you just got an advantage from Ren Reb as well. 2 for Cade.
And one
Not
for,
advantage.
And one for the other
Alright.
pieces.
Oh, yeah. So
Plus one.
1,000. So it's plus ones. Cade, if you have 5 of those, you can turn them to advantage.
I do, but I'm not gonna use an advantage.
Okay.
on this.
So how many are you going to use? Because you don't know his armor class.
And you can use the plus after you roll, John has said.
You can, but
think for
without
now-
knowing the armor class.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So just throw the dagger. Just throw it.
Returning dagger.
Okay.
Just have a little fun.
I don't know. Great.
15.
Plus,
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, huzzah!
Do you add anything to that?
100%.
15 plus, and then I'm raging. So if you want
No. I mean, does she add anything from her plus ones from the viewers?
Oh, that's what
you
you're
haven't
asking.
Right.
Does it
leveled
hit?
her up, have you?
You don't know yet. I'm
I
not
thought
going
you
to.
just said a hit.
No, I have not said at all what happens.
What's the total?
You can choose after the roll, but I'm not telling you the effect.
Don't listen to him. He's trying to tempt you.
I know.
The
Don't
siren
tempt
song
me,
of the
John.
band.
Strike me down in your anger.
Okay, hold on. This is only my attack with my longsword.
No.
So
Dagger.
your dagger uses dex instead of.
No, it does
strength.
the same because you have a rapier, which is it uses your dex. It's the same attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
modifier.
because
Okay,
you're a
so 28.
swashbuckler, so all your
Now,
attacks
I don't know what
use
this
dex.
is.
I think it's higher than that, don't you?
I don't know.
Than a 28?
We'll see.
Well,
Well,
Wait. Stop.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't metagame that.
Just do it.
So do you add more or not?
Wait, did I add it?
I don't know.
I'm not,
See?
look- I'm not looking at you.
I mean, in character, you can see it's like a fleshy blob that doesn't seem to be super dexterous. You can consider that in the roll.
All right, I'll keep it. 28.
Your returning dagger.
Oh wait, do I get anything else with the rage?
No, only to strength base.
It's just it adds to strength and
I think
constitution
I have something else
and
on my
wisdom.
hits. I don't know. Just keep it. 28.
Your dagger sticks. Roll damage.
Huzzah!
So 28 is
big-
enough
Yeah, it's a big block of flesh.
Yeah.
to at least hit it.
Exactly. And yes, I was trying to tempt her to use some of those.
You big jerk.
Like I said, DM siren song. Ignore it. Tie
Exactly.
yourself to the mast of the ship.
That's terrible.
Yeah, really, that's a
So
good
it's 2
Cade
plus your
analogy.
level.
That'll work fine.
Wait, no, it's a dagger, so it's 2
Oh.
plus her. In this guy, I do
that
add
one's
strength
a-
to thrown
Yeah,
weapons.
for sure.
The returning dagger, that one's the D8, right?
Yeah. That's what
Yeah,
she
I got a
rolled. She
2.
got a 2.
But
And then your,
Your
I
strength
will
has
add
been
your
increased.
strength because like the harder you, it's not like even a bow and arrow. I do like adding that to missile weapons.
All right, so 15.
Your strength.
Actually, 15. Oh,
Your
you mean
modifier.
The, plus
The
one?
modifier.
and
One?
and you add your
And-
level to the damage.
Oh,
Plus,
I have my level?
Yes.
Why does she add her level to the
Because
damage?
swashbucklers always.
Oh, right.
well,
Huzzah!
Thank you. I forgot about the
Huzzah!
swashbucklers.
so that's 16?
14.
Six-
I'm a
Three?
level
No,
11.
it's 3 plus 12, 15.
Is
I'm a level 11.
plus.
Yeah, it's just
That's
swashbuckler.
14.
Oh,
then.
just the swashbuckler.
Oh,
levels?
right, yeah, just the
Yeah,
swashbuckler
so then
levels.
that's
Yeah.
14.
All right, 14.
Good job.
Thunk! Your dagger slices,
Right.
plops an eye out of the creature, but it you see in the most macabre and disturbing fashion, 12 sets of eyes, all pivot straight toward Alcott.
And your dagger comes back to you.
Yeah, and your dagger
Do I get
flies
any
back to
more-
yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh,
You can throw
I throw 2
regular
more.
daggers.
Okay.
Regular daggers.
Nah.
Well, no. Give me
9.
9
This thing might have
plus.
pitiful AC.
Yeah, you don't know what it. Yeah, don't assume.
15.
Total of 15.
No.
No.
9 plus, or your
17.
so 17 total.
Yes.
Your second dagger hits the hide of this creature is tough.
Oh.
It bounces off, doing no damage,
Okay.
and clatters to the ground in the fire.
So.
So somewhere between 28 and 17. Pretty small margin, I think we've
We're
narrowed it
closing
down
the gap.
to.
We're
Yeah.
we are, exactly. Thank you,
Oh,
viewers.
that's definitely not a hit.
No,
And
so was it
8
less
plus-
than?
Yeah, it was less than.
Okay.
And remember, we're hasted.
So you do
Yeah,
get
you
one
get
more
one
attack
more
of
at your
One more.
full base attack
You
range.
can throw another
Let's
dagger.
do this.
Now, and you have 3 daggers beside you
72
returning.
daggers.
Oh.
72.
Oh yeah, I've
How
got
many?
daggers everywhere. I think I had 8.
Okay, all right, I'll give that to you.
Well, because I
700
remember there was that
daggers,
one spot where
700
she just
daggers,
grabbed a
ready
bunch
to
of
go.
like regular.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Oh, 25.
Thunk. You stick a second dagger in.
Yeah.
Roll damage, please.
I like that.
That was between 17 and 25.
Narrowing the margins.
No.
It's okay. I wasn't using this one right now. So we're
Okay, good.
All right. Roll damage.
Okay. Come on.
D8 plus something plus 11.
Woo! 6?
No. D4 for regular dagger.
D4.
D4 for regular dagger, not
Yeah.
a D8.
Oh,
I apologize.
Yeah, only your returning
is-
dagger is a D8.
You're gonna have to get that.
Because
out.
it's special.
3 plus.
Gotta get that looked at.
Oh no! I'm gonna have to pull my
4,
bolts out of
15.
this
So
thing.
it's not-
I mean, if you want to like pay gold for.
15.
Ew.
Wow.
If you want-
Wait. What?
I
Plus-
don't get the same damage?
No.
Is your strength?
Wait,
Swashbuckler
strength.
leveler?
The swash. Yeah, you do. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thunk. A second dagger. You pluck out another eye.
Huzzah!
And you
And I
know-
get my dagger back.
You see a green ooze start spurting up from these wounds.
Ooh, the secret of the ooze.
Your returning dagger flies back. Your missed dagger scatters off. This dagger sinks deep into an eye, and a green ooze flows out.
You could always get the other daggers enchanted too. Just saying. You just have to pay a lot of money.
You might have a person who can enchant them for you.
All right.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Takes a
huzzah.
while.
Now,
Him.
It him?
it, him, they, them,
Yeah.
whatever
Turn
goes.
to attack, kill Alcott.
Alcott, you feel an assault. Unlike
On the
anything
ground.
you've ever felt.
Kind of assault.
No, not the salt, an assault. Unlike anything you've ever felt, this goes right to that which you cherish most, your mind. You feel something seize your brain. I need you to roll a d20 and just add your wisdom bonus. No spell saves, no wills.
Oh.
This is a
Kinda-
wisdom bonus exclusively. Yes.
I was just gonna say, you can. Of course, you're the DM. You can do whatever you want. But the circle, it does give +2 morale bonuses to these type of mind.
I will take that,
affecting-
yes.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for salt.
It's cheap.
It's assaulty.
And you can add ones if you wish to.
After I roll.
But actually, I have 10.
Are we?
No, actually, I have 12. I'm going to use a disadvantage. So I'm going to take 5 off of my 12
Imagine
and using a disadvantage.
using a disadvantage on your players.
I just
Just
did.
saying, kind of mean if you think about it.
Ooh, ouchie. Ooh.
Not very high.
Really?
Did you say kind of mean?
Kinda
You think
mean.
You think I'm mean?
Just a little mean. Oh, guys, what do you think I'm trying to beat? You think I could beat it with an 11?
Nope.
No.
Oh, I should have given you the staff of law. That would
That
have made it
included the
11.
+2 from the salt?
I haven't added anything yet.
That's what I should have done. Oh well.
So your wisdom
so-
bonus is plus,
2.
and then the salt is +2.
So
So 15?
no, I rolled a 3.
Oh my god.
Oh
Now-
my
No, you think I rolled well? You gave me disadvantage.
Now there is a salty lining to this, which is that the protection, if you, whatever influence you're about to be under, which is
it
gonna
might
be
not be
really
able to
bad.
physically get to me.
No, well, not even that. The idea is that every round you can retest if you're in the salt.
Oh, good.
Except this is not a spell.
It's
And
psionics.
so even the +2 is not being applied. I let you say it.
Ooh,
Psi-
lying.
I don't think
psionics,
it's worth it for me to use
Psionics do
+4.
not have any spell effects.
So then
any-
5.
Yeah.
How's that do for you, John?
It's
hurt
not a
me.
question of how it does for me. It's
Hurt
a question
me.
of how it does for you.
What is it?
Do I notice the eyes look at Alcott?
Yes.
Well, you all saw the eyes pivot toward
Okay.
Alcott, yeah. But you don't know he failed a saving throw.
No, I know.
Alcott.
But I'm watching Alcott and that thing look at him. I knew there was a pit in my stomach. Why is that thing looking at him?
So it's not moving forward. It's just going and
Yep.
looking at him.
Uh,
Okay.
Well, can you do that again?
Yeah.
Just like
exactly. Alcott.
But we felt fear.
Oh, we don't. What is it?
Speak for yourself.
We shall see.
I feel no fear.
Just say it, John.
You hear something that brings the kindest childhood memories. You remember being dandled on your father's knee. He loved you. He was so kind to you. He taught you the vineyard. He would play with you often. And you know you rejected him when you saw him in that vision and dream. And now you feel the voice of your father in your mind. Alcott, I am sorry, son. You have been deceived. These that surround you, pretending to be your friends, they are deceivers. We can still regrow the vineyards. Our family can be resurrected and rejoined. You have been deceived, son, and you feel compelled. None of you know this. You do see the eyes focus at him, and now we go to initiative. And you are under a full charm command. Psionic, you are now compelled.
This could potentially be very fun.
But
Teleport
you said
somebody
we
away.
felt fear
I would
in
have
the
to go with them.
swirl of
Yeah.
towards him.
Yes.
So I
have
am
an
looking
inkling.
at the eyes pointed at him, and I start to feel fear.
Okay.
Well, just
That's
so
fair.
you know, you are within 10 feet of me.
So
And John,
And
I do
my aura
fully
of
plan on
courage
playing this
protects you
to,
from
to my
fear.
maximum.
Okay.
Which I know you would, yeah.
I know. Alcott, being an intelligent person, might make defensive maneuvers before he would make offensive maneuvers. Just to.
Whatever you do is fine. All right, initiative.
you were the last one to roll?
Well,
Yeah, but I'm
he's
not on your
now
side
not
anymore.
Yeah.
So would it go
aligned
to
with
me?
us,
Yeah, that's
yep.
right.
Okay, so I have a +1 to the initiative. Of 6. A 5 + 1.
You get a +1 as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I have
does.
improved
And-
initiative.
Yeah.
I had a 5.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, all right. You
You're
have
either-
it.
You're the quick or the dead here, okay?
All right, go ahead.
Well, I've got this amazing crossbow bolt ready to go. This, having had the proper time and almost, having a few seconds to prepare all of it, the scripture glowing, this kind of dim gold on the side, despite the daylight, and the silver bolt, upon almost like a switch, becomes this glowing azure as well. Very, very colorful. Going to shoot at the creature and let Iomade be the wings that guide the bolt to the thing's heart, or wherever it may go.
Wherever it may go.
Yeah.
This thing doesn't have a heart.
Yes.
All right,
it's
roll to hit.
It's a true strike.
Uh-huh. So
So
D20 automatically that hits.
Yep, and then a confirmation.
Yeah, and I've been actually wanting to talk to you about this because of our crit tables. I think we need to kind of fix how we handle this, but
Yeah,
for
for
today, it's fine.
Okay, all right. He's, let's see here. I just want to make sure I get this right. Okay. A 9 plus lots. I have to get it right
Raging
here.
Song.
For strength.
Yeah, I didn't take the raging song. I'm so +5 there, and then plus my normal bonus.
That would be 14.
Yeah. Let me get this right. Sorry. It's
No,
on
no,
me.
take your time. By the way, if it's anything to do with evil, don't add it.
Okay.
The creature is not evil.
Well, good news on this case.
But she detected
the
evil on it
axiomatic weapon that.
She detected evil. The
Oh.
creature itself is not evil.
So I think
right.
something I might have might help. is that the Staff of Order is not anti-evil, it's anti-chaotic. So if it is chaotic,
It absolutely is chaotic.
which I had a feeling,
Yes.
yeah. So this attack,
God.
So what you sense in this is an innate hunger.
Yeah.
It is not a malign. It's not an evil creature. There was evil on the body of Alcott's father. What embedded this creature was the essence of evil. The creature that has erupted is simply hungry, chaotic and neutral, but your chaos will hit it.
so a 29 is
I
the
still
total.
have
That
the
hits.
Okay,
benefit of my
great.
divine favor.
So
It still gives me
it's
+5 on my
the
attack.
following. Oh wait, I should probably need to roll percentage as well, if that was the confirmation. Just a 60.
Just a 60.
Just
No,
a,
that's a 6. No, what is this? I'm trying to remember.
That's double zeros with anything other than another 0 is just 6.
Yeah.
It's
6%.
just 6.
so,
Yes.
so you're just gonna double your damage.
Great, wonderful. So we've got
Fuck.
It's the dangers of the double 0.
Yeah, that is the danger. So we got a D10. Bane is now 46, and then this being a
Now,
chaotic.
does Bane? It works for chaotic as well as evil, correct?
Yeah, it can
Okay.
switch different
Okay.
types. So can I borrow
This
some
man
D6?
kills. How many?
It's a
all of
29
them.
points of
All
damage
of
thus
them?
far.
Yeah, so 4 for Bane and then 2 because the Staff of the Order.
Right.
And it's not. I don't have precise strike or sneak attack for this attack, but
Yeah, but it's still a lot of dice.
yes, it will bypass damage reduction since it's chaotic. Ooh, that's a lot of ones.
Whoa, look at all those ones,
Yeah,
dude.
We got a 3 on the actual
Man.
die,
0,
like
0.
the die. And then let's see here.
Yeah, do critical effects double all dice rolled or just the
10.
damage of the weapon?
Base, just the
11.
base, yeah.
So we got 11 there,
Plus
3
6.
there, plus 6. So 17 plus
Whatever you
9,
So 26.
26. Yes, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, 26.
Thunk. Boom, bolt strikes in. Again, ichor spills out of the creature. It gibbers. Now you hear a squealing noise. As it scrabbles away from the father and the flames, moves closer to Walmond.
That would have been a good episode title.
The Father and the
The
Flame.
Father and the Flames? Yeah, it was much better than Last Rites. It scrabbles towards you. Shame, Alcott. Yes. Hey, Pat Draws gave you a sub? You weren't already subbed?
Listen here, bud.
Dude, really? You would let your sub expire?
I am
Wow.
the what
We
are
have
you doing?
one question for you today. If you're watching and you're not a follower,
Maybe.
or if you're a follower who has not subbed, or if you're a sub whose sub has expired, we have one question for you and you. What are you doing?
I don't know. Maybe he took
shame.
that personal
shame.
attacks really to heart. and decided
Yeah,
that
he
he
probably
needs to
did, yeah,
Kill
right,
my whole
right.
family.
Right.
Maybe.
Well, just because I killed your whole family and
Ring the bell.
Turn me against my friends.
shame,
I
shame.
have a shield mock him endlessly. I mean,
Okay.
In response to the creature's
Yes.
motion, we're going another one down the. Well, there's a
And
lot.
I
of
don't have a
mouths.
Down the gullet.
sufficient mini for this, so I'll just use my intellect devourer. And so he is here now,
I
escaping
love intellect
the
devourers.
fray.
They're just
This
brains
one's a
with legs.
25.
they're brain doggos.
You're right, they're brain
Whoops.
dogs.
Brain
An
dogs.
intellect devourer would be Alcott's worst nightmare.
And just this is pretty darn close to that.
Yeah.
So we
All
got
right,
a
so it's-
25 for the second one.
That's it.
That's a hit. Great. This one is still the same amount of dice. It's just not double.
Right.
That's a much better roll.
way less ones.
Yes, way less ones. So we've got 10, 20, 25, 26, plus 9. This is a silver one, so it's plus 10. So I said 26.
So no, you said 29. So
29
39
plus 10. Yep. Yep.
So 39 and 55. Wow.
And we're
84
hasted?
points of damage
And
so
you're
far,
They're
guys.
hasted, so you have
Thunk, thunk. Your crossbow bolt strike.
And the last one, the haste at full. Yeah, that's a 17 plus the
Lots.
Yeah, lots.
Just tons.
So plus
All the
13
numbers.
plus yeah. So
All the numbers. Okay.
that's a hit. Okay, I want to make sure. And then
You dare put a chaotic monster in front of
Thunk, thunk,
a
thunk.
lawful.
Markov?
Markov pumps bolts
Bump,
into the
bump.
creature.
yeah, no, I hate chaos.
Dude.
Yeah, no,
Clearly,
it's
I
just a
need
lot
to
of
start
damage all
preparing some of
around.
my specifically lawful spells.
Hey,
on my
Tropico
palette.
Thunder,
you
I
say
didn't
that,
see you in
but
earlier.
Ixon
Welcome.
is lawful evil.
11.
So, I mean, traditionally we fight
Yeah.
more evil things than we fight
15.
chaotic
I can still
lawful
smite.
things. But it's always a gamble.
Can
Yeah.
Right,
smite
exactly.
evil.
15.
And you would assume
25,
something bursting forth like this
32.
would be evil, but
Unfortunately.
42 damage.
especially with the sense of evil that was around the body. What's that?
42 damage.
Whoa!
Yeah, he rolled
42.
really, really good.
How would you like to stomp this right in the face?
Right in the face.
I'm not touching. I will have to get my bolts out somehow.
You strike 3 eyes. The creature gibbers, squibbles, ichor floods out. It is not dead. Now let's go to Cade.
I get to go again?
Well, it
You
is
haven't
a
gone
new
this
round.
round. It's a new round. Yes.
Markov's the only one that's gone so far.
Right.
Alright, so I have
I'm mean
my
now.
return. Alright, I'm going to shoot
Dagger
my returning
returning.
dagger.
Level
And you
12 is
use
treated me.
3
catch
other
the dagger.
daggers, so
What?
you
You
still
hurl
have
it
5
back.
of your spares.
Yes. Alright.
Aim for the whites of their eyes.
Okay, this is going to be a test.
This is only a test.
24.
Skitters off the carcass of the creatures and does not
No,
hit.
it's AC.
It's got a thick hide, and as it
25 is
bounces
AC.
off. Yes.
Alright.
Do you want to use your surge to roll a d6 knowing that it failed to overcome it?
Oh, I could have done that.
You
huh?
can still do it because
You
you know
already
the result.
rolled your second die. No. Once that other die is rolled,
I didn't realize you
can't.
had already rolled your second one.
Yeah.
I
Oh
didn't
wow.
think
Charmed
about
and still helping
that.
us out.
Hey everyone, thank you so
Do you want me to
much.
cast
Thank you, Pat
anti-magic on
Draws, for the gift
We don't know
sub
what's
as
going on.
I
well.
know.
And plus,
This-
this has explicitly been stated as not
20,
magic.
Yes.
14,
But you don't know
let's say
that.
20,
Well, no.
20,
To keep you from casting.
23.
And your golem can't detect me even if
And
you
I
order
can't
it.
add
Second
like
one
2
bounces
things.
off the thick
Opinions?
carcass.
I know. I just think it's interesting. But now
The
your
surge?
golem can't
Yes,
fight
you
me.
can.
I can?
Yeah,
It
you can
doesn't
roll a
even know where you
d6
are.
No, like
before you roll the
look
next
like
die.
an
You can use so
object.
you're using a
You just look
mythic
like a still
surge.
object.
All right, roll d6.
I just don't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, someone else it might want to
That's a
fight.
hit.
Yeah.
Roll damage. You pull out your second dagger. Thunk strikes the creature.
The Markov does not exist.
I do not like this thing at
Hashtag
all.
Markov does not exist.
Oh yeah, Mark. I've been in an illusion this whole time.
That's my theory.
Yeah.
That's my conspiracy about this campaign.
You know what?
Oh,
if we get
thank you,
another
Ren
mythic
Reb.
tier, I may just take Man of No Consequence and disappear.
See, when Walden looks at him, he just sees a giant 404. That's all.
And it's the AOL dial-up noise.
Yeah. It's just static.
Horrors beyond your comprehension.
Wait,
Wow.
how do I do the
So you add your strength
D4.
bonus, and then you add your level for swashbuckler.
D4 shoot.
So it's a d4 plus 1 for your strength, right?
14.
Shoot it.
No, I did it right.
All right.
I just have a
So
lot
does
of
my returning dagger
bonuses
come
coming
back
from a lot of
before my
different
final one?
sources. And I'm like,
No, it kind of comes back at the end of the round. So
what is the number?
you can't throw it twice. even
yeah,
if
you
it
can't
has-
throw it twice in one
So
round.
I have one more, and is this
One more.
So you
You're
full
hasted,
level.
right? Full
You
full
threw
bonus.
3 last
So
round.
that means she has 2 left.
2 left for next round.
Right.
Because 3 again.
So you might have to close in or
11, 24, 25. Oh, wait, is
That's
that
it, that's
That's
25?
it,
Ah!
That's a hit. Boom, boom, boom. These daggers flying out of Cade's hands
Look
so
at
quickly.
me! 15.
Wow. Cade, you
sure
see
you
the
wanna
creature. Now, blood, many eyes have been punctured. One of your daggers went in the throat and the gullet of the creature. Green vomit pours out. It slops around as it pulls out of the flame. Heavily damaged now, but still alive.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, your last attack. Now, this is your full advantage. Your
I
full.
thought-
that was your
was-
last one.
Oh, I
That
thought
was
you had
the
2
last
more.
one.
Oh,
No.
that was your last. Okay, all right. Irda.
He's now the creature is now no longer directly in the fire, right?
Correct. Yes,
okay,
it's
now
come out of the
she's
fire.
gonna get in its face.
Okay.
What question mark?
Its faces.
Its faces. And she's gonna attack. I'm gonna do all my hasted attacks, and on my 3rd attack, I'm using improved vital strike. So yes. So here goes.
Exactly. It has 20 throats, Pat.
That is a 37.
That's a hit.
I'm just gonna roll everything first, and then do all the math.
Assuming it has.
I'm
it.
sorry,
That
let me add up
is-
the math again because there was
like
more.
throwing
Wow,
things.
Cade, you did so much damage, Cade. Holy crud.
Second attack's a 32.
That's a hit.
Cade's
I
the
didn't do that.
great.
I guess I didn't do that.
Third attack is a.
I'm joking.
I mean, you know the AC is
did
25, so.
Okay.
It was high.
That
Miss
one
on the
hits.
la-
That
oh,
was
that
a
one hits?
17 on the die,
All
plus
right,
16.
so all three hit. All right.
And then on my hasted attack, oh, and that was my. Actually, I should have added more because that was my improved vital strike because that's at the. So and then
excited.
on my last attack, which is at the full bonus as well,
This thing is just getting wrecked.
is a 36.
All of them are hits. Roll
All right.
damage. Now, of
And
course,
then
the
I need
smite
to
evil is
trip-
not in effect.
No, I know, and I'm not
but-
adding that. But I
correct.
have because I added the divine favor to myself. I still have +5 on attack rolls and damage.
Yes.
Huzzah.
And I need to triple my.
It's all
The vital
simultaneous.
strike. It's three of the.
Don't care about the glory.
I do.
No.
Also-
On the vital strike, you
It's
roll
triple,
three.
'cause
You
it's
well,
improved
you don't
vitals.
just you don't roll in triple. You roll 3 of the die.
3 die. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
3
Also-
of the base damage die.
Okay.
It is all simultaneous. So,
Yeah, it's all like.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing.
But I
You
still
could've
give
thrown
credit
your
to the
dagger
last
fast.
killing blow.
That's true.
18 damage on
Could've
the
been
first.
She kills it, dagger lands in right next to it.
After it's dead.
18 damage on the second. And then for the improved vital strike,
We did it.
woo! That's 26 damage on the third.
26 on the third.
26 on the third. That was with the improved vital strike.
Boom, boom, boom.
And
Massive
then-
blows from your axe. You carve off bits of this sort of gelatinous gray flesh.
On my final attack,
Slavering fangs and eyes, gullets and throats and tongues splattering in all directions.
20 more points on the final.
20
attack.
more
Yeah.
on the final.
Yep, and that's all of my damage rolled.
How awful. How big is this thing?
As it pulled out of his father's throat, it was like longer and longer and longer. It's actually close to a half a human size as it
Putty.
pulls out. And now it has ichor spilling all over. It's still alive. It is still alive. Badly damaged, bleeding. Alcott.
What do I want to do? So my question to you is in terms of motivation and mental clarity. I want to kill my friends. Right here, right now.
You, and by extension, Walmond,
Yes, of course.
feel that you have been deceived and your father is begging for your help. As you look in the fire, you don't see this creature. You see your father rising from the flame, kindness on his face, beleaguered, much as you saw him in the dream. And he reaches out to you with a kind hand and begs your aid to defend the Devereaux family. You have been deceived.
All right. Then Alcott is going to look at him with like loving eyes and take out 2 halves of a sphere and cast Resilient Sphere around the thing, protecting it from everything using his standard action.
As he holds his hand out.
And then you see Alcott's eyes just train up to Irda with anger, and Walmond looks up to grip and rip her back down to the earth as Alcott uses Time Stutter to cast invisibility on
Wow.
himself. And he disappears
Oh
from the
my
battle.
gosh.
Oh,
What the
no,
world?
no.
You had to go all out, did ya?
No,
You've-
no.
you've
That's
turned
the
a
way it's
high-level
supposed
mage
to be
against-
done. Yes, all right.
yeah.
You vanish, and psionics again, a different. And by the way, just wait. You're going to see a lot more of psionics in the future of Blue Box at some other point, not in this game.
I'll learn psionics.
Yeah, they're a whole different ball game.
They seem fun.
They are. Walmond reaches up, roll to hit.
He's trying
Oh,
to
gosh,
grab me.
Yeah, I have to.
He's
He
trying to
is.
grab your
against
leg.
my CMG.
So would this be then a combat maneuver? He's essentially trying to pull her down to the ground instead of attack. To essentially grapple
It would
her
be
is
his
what he wants.
CMG.
I think
roll
that's
against my
fine, and we will
CMD.
call this a flanking maneuver because you are not
I can't be
expecting this.
flanked.
Ooh.
Okay, so what ability is that? Because I want to make sure it's fair.
One of my scald things. I can't
Okay.
be flanked.
Can
It
you-
is literally. It's.
I don't want to
my-
argue it. Just
Do you get the
read it to me
benefits
because
of
I want to
like
make sure.
rogue stuff?
It's
probably?
the improved uncanny dodge. At 8th level, a Scald can no longer be flanked. This defense denies enemies the ability to sneak attack the Scald by flanking him unless the attacker has at least 4 more levels in a class that grants sneak attack than the target has Scald
Which
levels.
This thing doesn't. have any
It
levels.
doesn't, but I am going to make the DM adjudication here. This is not an enemy. You would never have known that he would be an enemy. I am going to say that. Now, it still doesn't mean he's going to succeed, right? I'm not trying to make this happen, but I know what that was created for. That ability is for enemies, so you can't be snuck around, flanked by enemies. This is your friend. You would have no idea that Walmond is about to do this, so it would be the -4 will apply.
Walmond has not been healed since the last time we fought,
No, he has not.
which he was.
Pretty badly damaged,
Yeah.
yes.
So I'm rolling CMB plus what? What are you giving me for flanking? +4?
+4, yes.
Against your.
TND.
That is a 42.
No, of course not.
I don't want to do this, Evelyn.
All right, you feel suddenly like you were not expecting this from the side. You feel your ankle
Forward wouldn't make a
gripped.
difference.
A stone hand yanks you down. But no real like roll d6. No real damage. Just pulled her out of the air.
Oh, if I had any d6.
No, they're
6 damage.
mine,
6.
boy.
Does that count as a single attack on his turn, or is that
Oh,
his full
actually,
round
I
action?
need to add my 5, so that's.
Because he is also
one.
hasted.
Oh, I forgot. Well, yeah, the haste was your haste, so they're now no longer hasted.
No, that's
It's-
not how the spell works. It's not a concentration spell. It simply affects targets for the duration. Everyone is hasted.
So it affects targets for duration,
But
even
we're
if
all
they
on the same
change
playing
side. Right, but so
Yep.
so then all of you are yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So does he still retain
Yep.
an additional attack?
He does because he's hasted.
All right. 30.
That just hits.
Unfortunately, because he's hasted, he gets a +1 to hit.
Man,
Oof.
the boy is volatile.
I can see Evelyn is not happy with her DM right now.
23 damage. Or sorry, 21 damage. I
Okay,
apologize.
one
Brings down
hand
one, and then the
rips
other
you
hand
down,
just-
the other boom, slams across. Yes, no, exactly. All right, and with that, now you
This is
know
interesting.
they're in enmity, so the flanking would now apply because this is all simultaneous action. Now they know, you know that they are enemies.
We know that they know.
Could I have moved myself a
And
little
now
bit as
we
well?
know.
Now we know that.
Because I wouldn't have stayed in the
They
same
know.
spot.
Wait,
No,
so
we
you did
know.
the
We
you did the
know.
invisibility,
Which was
you
a
did
time
the,
stutter thing.
The time. Oh, you did the
Which
time
made it a-
stutter. Yes, yes. Okay, yes, you can.
So I actually, during the time stutter, also probably could have moved a little bit extra too. 'cause
yeah,
it
that's
counts
what I'm
as a
saying. Yeah,
round.
with the time stutter, you can move,
So Alcott will go over to. Actually, he'll go over to.
and this marks you as invisible.
Great.
no kisses today.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Oh.
No kiss for
Not you.
Not you.
Not me.
5.
You have initiative.
Oh.
I rolled a
got
And
a
this,
6.
this thing's
didn't
stuck
they?
in there, so it's not going to do anything on its turn. I mean, I imagine it tries to like escape.
Yeah, no, well,
grossly.
actually, the
I
sphere
knew he was weak.
will not stop psionics. It's arcane, it's magic, it's physical. It will not stop psionics.
Okay.
So I'll come back to it in a moment. Let me start with you and Walmond. What are you doing?
I mean, Wallman's just gonna beat down here to 3 attacks.
Oh wow. Okay.
That misses.
Yep.
I need a 7.
Is the salt still keeping us
Miss.
safe?
Are
That
you staying
hits.
in the
That
salt?
Well, do I know it keeps me safe?
You're not sure.
I don't know. Does it keep me safe?
I'll tell you later. Let's wait for this to happen.
12 plus 9.
At the moment,
21.
if the thing's in the cube, then we don't have to worry about the thing. We don't think the thing can hurt us through the cube.
That's right. You don't think so.
Yeah. So we don't know about.
And now we know he can't be trusted.
Yes.
John, why do you do this to me? I was trying to
I
build
have
trust with
a
these
plan.
folks, and you just.
Well,
We're
I
gonna
mean,
give 'em
you
the
haven't
old-
lost
you remember what we
trust
did at
per
the
se.
Lich?
Clearly,
The old
they're going to know you
shuffle?
have been affected by this creature. I mean,
Well,
this is
we'll see.
mind-altering psionic powers.
We
Two ways I
shall
can get around
see.
that. Tall stalks. as he's walking, you
I would
look over
not
the
demand
stones.
that anyone think that this is your
Or,
fault. They will know you were affected by this creature.
I have seen visibility.
Okay.
Always?
No, it's a spell.
And I would have cast greater invisibility, to be fair. If let me check the level on it, but
But I have
Yeah, which
true
means you can
seeing,
attack. But she has true
So there's a
sight.
Of course.
If he pulls
There's a
out
few.
his monocle, he has true sight.
So I can see
They will
through
see you just
any
the
of your
same. Exactly. Yeah,
invisibility,
she'll see you as
regardless of greater or ungreater.
so yes,
Correct.
but it would affect Cade.
correct. It would affect Cade, and also Markov if he does not pull out his looking glass.
Although,
Yeah.
Cade, did you hand me back the monocle that I gave you of True Seeing, or do you still have it?
Oh, wait, I
still
still
have
have it.
yeah, he never gave
Oh
it back.
yeah, that's
You
right.
have to activate it, but you do still
But
have
you-
it.
But he knows how to activate it
But I.
because he used it.
I specifically instructed Cade
I
on how to
think
do it.
you'd
Yeah.
have to be prompted.
kept
in the
playing with
moment.
it.
Yeah,
I
Cade,
wouldn't
you're
be thinking
yeah,
about it.
right,
I wouldn't
yeah.
be thinking about
That's
it.
right.
Like
Yeah,
a
you're
monocle.
Oh, invisibility
haven't
ends if you
used it
cast
enough.
spells.
Yeah.
But improved invisibility.
Unfortunately, it just
invisibility-
says if you attack. It doesn't say anything about spells.
I'm going to
Greater
count. No.
invisibility doesn't break when you.
It
Right.
greater
No.
does.
No.
Yeah.
I'm saying attack includes spells. You can cast spells with greater invisibility. Now
I
you are
only
you are
asked
still seen by
because
her.
5e differentiates. It says if you attack or cast spells, so I didn't know if that was a thing.
No,
No,
no, for
no.
me, your greater invisibility, it's the same.
You stay invisible.
I love it. I hate it.
I've used it.
I
I've
hate-
used it before. So
Oh man, that's
Okay.
a good idea.
All right. I will then.
Huh. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. I'm a fool. Go
Are
ahead.
you?
No, I got this figured.
It's obvious that neither of them know where I am currently.
No,
these two.
We're focusing on the creature. And
well,
probably
yeah,
shocked
and
by-
Irda has just been yanked down in the mud, and she's being pummeled by Wallman now. So
Guys, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, but I gotta be as
But
mean as
you're
I
weak,
can, right?
And I knew it.
Yeah, but
you gotta protect the creature.
I do, and you guys are trying to kill it.
Because your mind is weak, son.
Shut up.
We saw.
no, he's not protecting the creature. He's protecting his father.
His father.
Alcott will
Speak against his
you know,
father.
in his invisibility, take some fleece and the crystal rod that you've seen him use
Electricity.
so many times, generating a little spark off of it, throwing his hand forward, and he will say, "Full men, Maximus!"
I always.
and cast a maximized lightning bolt at his two
course it's-
friends.
It's
What?
lightning.
What? Do you want me to be
These
mean
two?
or not?
No, no, you.
What the heck?
You're doing it.
I mean, why
Okay,
go
the two of
all
them.
out?
That's
Now-
what you're supposed
Now,
to do.
there is good news.
To be
We're
fair,
standing next to
I
each
shut
other.
Cade down in the last fight pretty effectively.
So, there's good
Maximum-
news.
But I'm an assault.
Okay.
Assault, save
How much
me.
is
But
that?
he's not
It's,
evil.
So I have
60
something that will
damage?
help us. It's called
He's
duck
out.
and cover. And
Okay.
since I have solo tactics, both of us get it.
Both of you. So, which means if you make your save, you take
no
nothing.
damage.
Take allies result on the. So we both. It's basically we have advantage. We both roll, and then we take the
gets the
better
better.
result. So basically, in
What-
that
is
moment,
it a reflex
Markov,
save?
because
It's a
he's
reflex
very
save.
keen, literally yanks us both down. Yes. So we both.
You can
roll
hear
the
the
dice.
crackle of energy on the air.
Yeah, you can.
I need one more.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've been.
you've heard me
I
cast
have,
it.
I have been electrified enough.
You gotta be real tired. Oh, wait, that's actually a good question. Markov,
Yes.
you were not at full health when you rested.
No, I'm not.
How much HP did he get for resting? Because you never told us.
If you sleep in a comfortable
Well,
place,
yeah, no.
it's
So
like
that would have been a.
much-
So yeah, that was a perfectly comfortable. It's a 4 points of healing.
I was fully healed. I'm full man. And let me just tell you, I mean, there's one thing about going all out. There's another with just killing people just for the fun of
I'm
it.
not doing it for the fun of it.
No, he's.
This
So
is
ready?
This
called
is
not
exactly how you
metagaming.
roleplay it
Ready?
correctly.
We
Listen,
both get to roll.
You might
Oh,
be
what do you
full man,
say?
but you're about
What
to be
do you-
shocked,
Nothing. I'm not saying
man.
anything. No,
We
I'm just
both
saying
get
he's
to
doing it
roll
right.
here.
Okay, what are we rolling?
A
Kate's hair
d20,
stands on
and then
this.
we.
All right. So wait.
Yes.
All right. So I have enough for 2 disadvantages. I'm going to use all of mine up, so you both lose your advantage.
Do you,
That's what you get, Chaosic.
well,
Thank you. Thank
so
you, Chaosic.
You're going to give us both disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay.
So I've used up all of mine now. I'm out.
but we still get the duck and cover. We just
He
both
had-
roll twice.
Wait,
and we-
John, you had
You only
12.
had enough for one more disadvantage. 'cause
You gave
used
one to
on
me.
him.
Yeah, that is a good point.
No. So I
You had
had 10,
12.
12, 14. I used.
From today?
You would
Yeah.
need 15 to be able to do it.
Yeah. So.
You can only disadvantage one of them.
Yeah, wait. You're right. Wait, unless somebody
No,
pops
John.
something in the
No,
chat.
So-
can't
so-
do that.
so-
Okay, all right,
do that.
all right,
That's all
all right. So I'll
Okay.
decide which of you I disadvantage. Ready?
Okay.
And yeah.
But
fair in love and war.
this is still okay because one of we'll just
Yes.
we still get
Roll
1 to
the
3.
dice, John.
Yeah.
1 to 3, 4 to 6.
Yeah.
You are disadvantaged,
so
Cade.
you roll 2 dice and take the lowest. I'll roll 1 and then we take the highest among that
Exactly, yep.
selection. I don't have anything to give. Oh no, I do. I'll give myself advantage with all of them. I'm
You
out.
had 5.
Yep, I'm out. I do
Thank
not
you,
wanna be
Mad
shocked.
Chatters, for all of
No, I know
your
you
So you
don't.
take the lowest. I
support.
take
Why
the
would you?
highest. A 10's not awful, but it's not
I rolled
great.
2.
It should
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah, and you take
And
the
take
lower.
So 8. So we get a 10.
Plus your reflex.
Yep. Plus the reflex.
And
Of
what
8.
is the
18?
reflex save?
DC
Well-
20.
Out.
And you
I-
had a total of 18?
20. Well, I have
Oh,
12
hey.
reflex.
Let me check something.
But you
No, you take the lower.
no,
you,
of the dice, but
right,
Cade has a
right.
higher
Which is
modifier.
so 20.
Oh,
I have
yes,
20.
that's right. Yes. Okay.
So Cade passes taking no damage.
Cade, you leap out of the way as the bolt of electricity fires. Oh my god.
1 second. Made by. No, he's not that.
Markov always has an ope.
No, I was
Is
just
Alcott
checking.
considered evil currently?
No, he
No.
isn't considered evil.
No, he's not evil.
Just
Yeah.
a good question.
He's mind control.
No, yeah, he's like true neutral. Would be
Alignment
like,
doesn't
like
change.
he's completely controlled, not evil.
Yeah, that is what it is. Oh, trying to think. No, I don't think there's anything else
How
there.
much HP are you at?
I think it's like 50.
Okay.
But
And you just
Cade-
took 60,
Did I? Was that the result?
I believe. I
Well,
thought what
it's
you said.
maximized.
Oh,
I
ma-
do not
oh,
roll.
oh, so it is.
60 damage.
Okay.
What's your
Negative 10.
constitution?
Oh, my constitution is
This is-
14.
So you have a +2.
Yes.
So you die at -12.
Negative. No. Wait. I thought it was your Constitution score negative that you got.
No.
But
No,
also
it's
keep in
10.
mind,
It's 10 plus
Plus
your
the
bonus.
bonus.
we are
So-
hard to kill now. It's higher than that. That
Oh, wait,
modifier is
shoot.
doubled.
I know what I'm going to do. This is easy. I'm not going to
Wait, don't say it's easy. You just took a big
No, no, no.
lightning bolt to the chest.
No. If you'll allow me, because the roll's been done,
Right.
I have Mythic Surge. I can add a d6. to
That's
the
a good
result.
point.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, the result is known and nothing's occurred. That's how Surge works.
Let's check.
Mythic, you gave it to us.
I'm okay with.
Allow me to read it aloud for you, John.
He allowed
No, I have it right
Let
here.
me
I have
read.
it right
You
here.
can call upon your mythic power to overcome difficult challenges. You can expend 1 use of your mythic power to increase any d20 roll by you just made by rolling 1d6 and adding it to the result. Using this ability is an immediate action taken after the result of the original roll is revealed.
I have it right here. I'm looking at it.
This is perfect then.
This can
is
change
like
the outcome of the roll.
This is
Then
the,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
No,
needed
still.
a 2.
It's-
yeah.
It wasn't
and
enough.
you rolled
No,
a 1.
still
You rolled a
not
1?
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
So he's at -10.
All right, so you're at -10. You
Yep.
die at -12.
Okay, that's great.
Wait a minute.
I will also remind.
What is it with you and lightning bolt, dude?
I would
Read,
tell
read
you.
that when you get
Uh-huh,
a chance,
uh-huh.
because that is something we also got for being mythic.
automatically stabilize without
There's
needing
gotta
to
be something I have.
We all have that.
No, this is like a 5e.
No, that
No.
is mythic.
Stabilizing. You don't. So you're not
Continue
bleeding.
reading on the negative.
Okay, all right. So
HP
bleed
part.
damage
That's the
still
main
no.
important one.
Hit points below 0. You don't die until your total number of negative hit points is equal to or greater than. Let's talk about that
Great.
offline. Yeah, that's a good one. I should talk about that with you because that would make him a -28.
The gods are on our side.
But he's not dead anyway, so we'll figure this out after the stream for that.
Oh,
We just got raided.
oh,
by
you're not
Lawful.
wielding a shield.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Lawful Stupid. There is nothing
Huzzah.
stupid about our friends at Lawful Stupid. Hey, Jade, I just have
I'm
some
being mean.
players that are upset at me right now, especially.
fine.
No, Evelyn is really mad
Oh,
at me. I
yeah.
can see it.
I'm not
Oh.
dead.
All right.
You're knocked out.
As the bolt strikes, Cade leaps out of the way behind some grapevines. You feel the energy go over the top of you. You again, you hear Markov, not again. The lightning bolt strikes him. His nervous system is utterly fried. Smoke roils off of him.
Do I have anything in my mythics that I can do with him?
Not on this one, no.
Oh, not for healing.
Yeah.
All right.
But you did take a healing spell as a bard.
You did.
Yes.
Oh, yes, you
can
did.
cast
Yes.
a heal.
Yeah.
Oh, I can! I go over. Wake up! I see him. Laying to the side.
Markov on the ground here.
No! No! And I lay hands on.
And you cast
A little more of the twitching, please. That was great.
And I cast hail.
Cure Light Wounds.
Cure light
Did you
wounds.
say hail? You cast hail on him?
He died.
So roll 1d8 plus 5.
I'll take it. 11.
He's
Ah.
at plus 1.
Huzzah!
Caden.
Come on, Markov!
Caden Kalian, for the first time, you feel healing
I
power.
break wrong! Praise be! Caden Gillian!
And you see Markov.
Look at me now! I'm a healer!
All right.
Okay, back to the fight.
It's y'all's turn.
So now Walmond is attacking me,
Yes.
and well, Irda's just gonna go and kind of shake her head and say, "Sorry, friends," and start wailing on him.
He is dead.
No,
She will break him.
Oh, I did that. That would be awful.
This is
I can repair him.
4
I can.
Maybe.
4 attacks, and I'm using Vital Strike on my third.
You're gonna mess this guy right up. You have 4
28.
attacks. Yeah. Oh yeah, he has 17 AC. I don't
Yeah,
think
his
you can actually
AC. Yeah, it's.
Oh, I can miss.
miss. Try me. I can miss. Why would you say
29.
that?
I mean, a natural 1 can always be rolled.
Fair.
This is
Oh,
my
I
full.
can miss.
This is my because I'm using
is your Vital Strike.
Strike, so this is at full first bonus. That is a 7. Oh god, I thought that was a 1 for
Yeah.
a second. That hits.
And then full
And
bonus
then
as
full
well.
bonus again, because hasted. 9. So yeah, that's 4 successful attacks.
Okay.
And
Boom! Boom! Boom!
You know,
Massive axe blows crush into
On Walmond, not on me.
into your
If
stone
Irda
golem.
suddenly
By the way,
started
if you guys are watching on
axe attacking
stream,
me, that'd be quite a turn.
this is
14,
Walmond. This is the
plus
stone golem that belongs
19,
to Alcott.
So that's 23.
Alcott.
Is this
And,
total so
and by
far?
the way, we
Yeah,
just
23.
so we're at
tell me
90
what to
viewers right now, so we're gonna have some really good giveaways. Can we just do a quick, really quick? I'm gonna call on.
Oh, if we get 100, the blue shirt comes out.
Oh, don't, yeah, don't
How
do
much
that.
did
Don't
you
that.
lose from the last
So, Alcott,
19 and
Alcott,
14. Hold on.
as she's
30.
doing
Sorry,
this,
that would have been
I
33, not 23.
as she's I would like you to tell all of our new viewers what has happened today in 60 seconds. So we just got a raid from Lawful Stupid, Jade, our friends. So they're caught up.
viewers,
What is
call your
happening
friends.
here?
I'll just do that.
Okay, we woke up drunk. We ate a lot of really good food that Irda made. Irda and Alcott talked about their emotions toward each other, actually, for the first time. Markov and Cade
And he got
spied
kissed.
on them. Alcott got kissed this time. They then teleported to Sandpoint, made their way to the burial grounds of the Devereaux, began a Abadarn burial ritual, which involved the burning of a flammable material upon which they built their lives upon, some rites that were said, and some herbs that were thrown into the fire. And then a horrible monster came out of Alcott's father's stomach and cast psionics on him to make him turn against his party. Ta-da!
Well done. All right, and so we're in the midst of that combat now. Alcott
was any one hit less
is
than 10
actually under the control. If you're not familiar with psionics, psionics are an additional
So
part of D&D. They go
33.
beyond arcane and divine spells. They are mind control. And psionics, this planar creature, struck Alcott
It's
and has now
minus 10
turned
DR.
him against the party, and that is where we stand.
Only against adamantine is the only thing that goes through it.
Right.
Unless you had
Mask
smoked
off
him, but
right
he's
now.
not evil. You don't overcome
If
DR.
Alcott's gonna
So.
hit me with a bolt of lightning, then he's gonna get some bolts back. Is what's gonna happen.
Okay, really?
Okay. Yeah.
I-
73 points of damage was what she dealt, and then he.
If
And what was he at?
happens.
He was at 69,
I knew I didn't trust him.
but he has 10 DR on each hit. So he only takes 36.
Oh, okay, all right.
Or 33
Boo,
damage.
as your axe slams into him,
I have no
chips of
knowledge to
stone
know if
fly
he's-
off
I told you he was
of the
volatile.
form of Walmond,
I told you he was
the
weak.
stone
Because
golem.
I don't
And
know that
as
he's been
you
taken
do this,
over.
No, you don't.
he staggers back, but still has a clutch
Turn
on
Well, no,
your
like,
leg,
I
kind
know
of
that-
dragging you
Okay.
a
I know-
bit with him.
Fine.
All right,
I guess
and
I
who has not
know
gone
that-
this round?
That
I
was-
haven't, but I got up. so I don't know if that counts.
What'd you get?
You went first.
No, you were
This
yeah.
round?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you went first.
Thunk, 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 thunk. Yeah,
I
you
was
hit
the
it.
last one up.
No.
He
That
has
was
not
last
gone.
round.
He has not
Oh.
gone because we went first.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
But was he
Yeah.
still dead? Or
Yeah.
He was knocked
He's
unconscious.
at 1 hit point.
The simultaneous action would not apply to when you're knocked unconscious this round. So you're knocked unconscious, you're pulled back, you're not going to get an action.
Sure,
this
yeah,
round.
that's reasonable.
So you stagger up from the ground. By the way, if you're watching today and you
No.
haven't followed, you're a follower, you haven't subbed, you're a sub, whose sub has expired, we have one question for you right here on
still
Blue
on the
Box.
I'm staying on.
What are you doing?
You guys weren't ready.
What are you
doing?
Sorry.
Thank you very much. Give us a follow, give us a sub. And tonight,
I'm sorry if
oh, I
kill
can't
you.
give that away. I can't give that away.
What?
I can't give that away. What should I give away, guys? All right, so
John did say that he wouldn't make you strictly believe that Alcott is just like evil and
yeah, like
I know,
you're
I-
recognizing the mind control. It's very
I get
easy
that,
for you.
but it's
Alcott
hard to
also
pull punches
did
with.
shout "father" when he put
No,
the
I
lines
hear
to your
you.
own thing.
He
But
did.
I can't make it non-lethal. It's a
Fair?
piercing
No,
bolt.
fair.
But
Totally
you-
fair.
But would we kill him?
Would
No,
we?
They're
Would-
really
would-
considering it, aren't they? See, guys, I maybe got 1 or 2 good rounds on you.
I
That's
don't-
about
well,
it.
But
it's-
I don't know if we
Wait,
would.
so we got to roll for initiative, and you're on this. time.
Is Fraley on? Because I want to give away something today that Fraley gave me, but I don't want to do it if he's not on. Patrick, are you? Oh,
think
Doc
he
Shoulder,
was.
thank you so much.
Let me
So
see.
we're going to give away the city sites. God, ooh, this
Yeah,
is
he
from
is.
Canadian
He's
Ancient
here.
Gamer. Okay, this is a really cool
Wait,
book.
Nearly your.
Do I have another one? I'll get another one if I don't. This is a really cool book. All kinds of city sites, color maps, lightning source reprint from Canadian
average,
Ancient Gamer. We're going to give this away today. And then because we hit the number of viewers we did,
So if I do
I'm going to
another
give
round like I just
away
did against
one of my
Walrus, you-
favorite minis. So,
You can tell.
you guys have heard me talk about the gorgeous Hill Giant print from Fraley.
Sorry.
Let me pull this up here. This guy is incredible.
I can.
This is the painted one that I have from Patrick. So you can actually win
Yeah. No. Are you
the
kidding?
unpainted version. Let me get that here
mine.
of this guy today. Thank you again to all of our friends across the coast from Lawful Stupid. Great friends and supporters. We've enjoyed doing charity streams with you guys as well, and we always appreciate your support. So those are the giveaways today. We'll do in a few minutes. Back to the party.
So.
I did not
Initiative?
stand up. I
Initiative.
want that to be said. I'm staying on the ground.
He is conscious, but
I'll roll over on my stomach. But
You roll over on your stomach. You're a smoking husk.
I'm sure.
I mean, like you are like utterly like. Actually, you know what?
you hear the sound of crackling.
Yeah, exactly. I need you to make a Constitution check. So you need to roll under your con, or you're gonna have permanent nervous system damage.
No, absolutely.
You have taken 3 consecutive bolts of electricity.
2.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a hardy specimen, my friend.
I'm stalwart. It's I own
you're
the gun.
you're
He's
smoking.
gonna have all these
Do
really
you mind if I
cool.
roll initiative for us?
No, go ahead.
You roll
He's
when you
just
add a
gonna
1.
have all these really cool
What
like
do I do?
A
lightning
D6.
scars.
You're getting. I lost last time.
You
so
lost, so
you're
now you're rolling against him.
5.
I rolled a 3.
Woohoo!
Beat ya. So I don't think we would actually try to kill him because he's still.
good. Probably not. I'll tell you what I tell you.
Okay, tell me.
Which is I roll over on my stomach and reach for my crossbow in the
fried.
mud. Say the boy in the stocks. I
gonna
look
kill
over.
him?
No, I look over there. I
Yeah.
don't see anybody. Right,
You would see me. There was a line
Yeah.
of disintegrated
but not
vineyard.
you.
No.
Oh no, you do not
no,
see me.
No, you do
Yeah,
not see
You're
me.
right.
Downed invisibility. Use the seeing glass. And
I'm
going to
I fumble
Huzzah!
around. I have it somewhere. Oh my
and
gosh.
specifically,
Oh, there it is.
I'll take
Kate's
on my
chaotic
turn,
energy.
laying on the
love it.
ground, still fidgeting and using the ground to steady my aim, like a sniper's position, because I wouldn't be able to keep my hand steady at this point.
You roll over and you're.
Yeah, and
You're just here.
as well with the stationary platform,
Yes.
the telescope, the seeing glass I have does have true strike.
Well, yeah,
Sight.
but you can't fire a crossbow and hold that up to your.
No, so this is the idea.
Okay.
Because of the unique circumstances that we found ourselves in, is with my vision perched like the sniper position.
Do I tell you?
Bring the scope up like a sniper scope almost.
So you're trying to hold the scope atop the crossbow as you're looking.
Yeah, since I don't need
He's
the
laying on
second
his
hand
stomach.
to hold the front end of the crossbow.
Because it's on the ground.
Yep.
Well, do I need to help
That's
you?
genius.
No.
Oh.
I said looking glass, and I pointed towards the smoking.
All right. So I've already told you before, last time this happened, right after such a huge bolt of electricity,
It's
you're
gonna-
at -2,
yeah.
right? You're trembling, your synapses are early fried. Now you're holding this looking glass atop. That's going to be a bit of a, so it's going to be a total of -4
Yep.
on the roll to hit Alcott.
Yep, that sounds fine.
On the roll to
I'm
hit
not.
Alcott.
I'm not really worried with that.
Oh,
And
don't
you
have
see,
the
you
range
see Alcott
anymore.
as
Oh,
you
'cause
pull
I'm
the
not an
looking
ally.
glass over. He has this fierce look in his eyes, protective, his hands held out, no recognition of you or Irda, utterly foreign.
And yeah, as I pull one bolt out, recock it, and then do that, and the bolt, some of you will remember, has lightning spearheading on it,
You
and I just
jerk.
say an eye for an eye.
I mean, on the bright side, at least you have higher AC now.
True by one.
Yeah,
I don't think it's actually gonna matter. My AC is so bad.
yeah. No,
Oh.
I'm still getting
yeah,
ready.
wow,
Yeah, so
that's true.
Yeah, imagine not wearing armor.
Yeah.
so it's a plus.
And you're at 1 hit point, right?
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
rough.
I mean, you're like,
Oh, it's a +3 bolt.
He's yeah.
So +3 plus. Getting this right.
Kate did not get hit by the lightning bolt at all.
I don't
no,
think
no,
it'll
yeah,
be-
Kay ducked out, no damage.
Oh yeah, we're fine. Even so, it's a
I got
plus
stealthy finesse.
16 plus 12. And
That's
I'm
a
not even
that's a
adding
hit.
other
That's a hit.
stuff.
That's a hit.
Great, wonderful. Baned. It's not at. You're lawful.
Yeah, he's
so you're
neither
not
lawful
chaotic.
nor evil, or
But he
neither
gets-
chaotic nor evil. So
He's getting baned, and he's getting the lightning bolt, which is 2d10.
shuffles his feet on the carpet to
Yeah.
charge the bolt.
At this point, it better be well charged. So we got 8. That's I'm trying to do math in my head, and I'm not great at
You're
it.
good.
17.
25.
19.
wait.
Oh no, so 8 plus
He's
9.
adding as he goes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
8
all right.
plus 9, 17, 19 plus 9 plus 3 more because it's
So
a
it's
bolt of
31.
plus 3. Yeah, 31 damage.
Thunk! Somehow, through your invisibility, as Markov rolls over on the ground, trains the crossbow on you, thunk, recoils from the blow. He's got that looking glass with the K carved on the side of it. Boom! Strikes you right in the chest.
And just for the one small moment, does he go down after the first bolt? Like when I see it thunk, does he seem to like fall or stagger back?
I mean, I probably stagger, but there's.
He staggers but does not fall down.
All right, we're sending a second one through, the last one in the chamber. And I'm trying to think, would I bane this one?
Hey,
I don't
on like a.
No, I don't. I'm not gonna bane the second bolt.
I mean,
So
we're not here to kill him.
No.
We're here to stop him.
yeah.
He's not like true.
What?
I did how much damage just then?
I was gonna ask, how well did you roll? Good, bad,
That was
moderate.
mad. That was mad. No, I'll bane it.
No, we wouldn't bane it. He's not.
It's not gonna.
friend.
He had a full heal.
Yeah, but he's a wizard.
Yes, he's a wizard.
Yeah, but he's made of
Yeah, he
paper.
does.
Don't metagame, guys.
Wait,
Don't metagame. Wait,
He's not going to die.
Don't bane him.
He's not going
Don't
to
bane
die.
him.
You no.
Mark
roll your
on.
do you have a disadvantage you can
Just-
use?
No, I
Oh,
don't
by the
have
way,
any.
Pat draws and someone else. I think there were 2 people that tried to give disadvantages. We don't allow that anymore in chat. So
Roll your dice.
No.
if you
Mark,
could
how much did you
please
just take?
just tell us you'd
I
like to
took
give those
31
2. I
damage.
want to make sure your
Mark
bits
on.
aren't
You're not
lost.
Don't try to kill him.
So we
It's
no
less damage.
longer
It's
allow
less
you to
D10.
cancel
I'm
out
not trying to kill
advantages
him.
from others. I'm looking up.
I'm
this-
Just
doing
stop
the
it.
math in
Pat
my
draws
head.
and someone else.
Something
Forgive me, I should have said this earlier.
Moment,
So
if I
just tell us,
subtract
yes,
10,
John is right, Red Hulk.
12,
Thank you so much, my friend.
That's a second.
Yeah, damn it.
That's
Yeah,
a
fine.
second hit.
That is.
Yep.
Stunk, stunk.
Ugh.
I mean, to be fair,
I mean, he's annoying.
you
but don't
want
try,
me
well,
to
don't
pass
kill
out.
annoying.
Yeah, I
wanna
want
kill
you to pass
evil.
out. I want
Yeah,
you
but
to.
it's a fine line between pass
It
out
is.
and die.
No, it is. It is a
Yes.
very fine line. That's 27.
damage.
27 damage, and it was plus 7.
27 plus
So
7.
34.
34.
He's
I think
he's
I'm out.
He's
Yep.
unconscious.
-4, not dead.
Unconscious.
well, I don't know he's not dead, right?
No,
Markov,
you
I
don't.
said not to kill him. He's
Well, you
still
can't-
our friend.
You can't see him.
No.
No, she can. He's got the looking glass.
She activated the.
And you see those
Markov!
bolts, and you see Alcott fall, blood spurting
We
out of his
kill
body.
evil, not weak-minded friends.
Why you gotta be so mean?
Yeah.
All right.
So Walnut.
We'll fix that.
We got a little loud.
Okay, it was me. I got a
No,
little
it
loud.
was definitely your
Now,
wife.
I really hope you understand. I'm not.
Hang on, guys.
just
I'll get
trying
the
to-
sound
No,
fixed in
it's
1
Very
second.
tactical.
Yeah.
If I got another turn,
That's the
Wait,
reason I couldn't take
You're
chances.
at 1 hit point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And I mathed it to perfection.
Yeah, sound's back, but let me get the
Oh.
music back
Yeah,
on as
bleeding.
well.
What
It's
was
not
that,
bleeding.
Patros? I didn't see what.
Thunk. 2.
yeah, you're right. I am not bleeding because they fill the wounds,
Yep.
so I'm not bleeding.
What went?
I
What?
think I screamed too loud, didn't I?
They
Yes.
You did.
No doubt.
All right.
yeah,
Joe said
you
his
yell.
went to
You
me,
yell.
but I
We
don't
weren't
know what
supposed to
he
kill him or
gave
whatever.
to-
Yes. Markov, we were supposed to kill him. Oh my gosh.
I
Give me
didn't
something?
kill
No.
him.
Crap,
how do you know?
I
Gave me
hurt
something,
him
but I don't know what
very,
it
very
was.
It's probably a
badly.
plus
You
one.
can
He was
thank
trying to
me
get
later.
away.
You kill evil, not weak-minded friends. I told you not to kill him. How do you know?
I'm gonna just point, or like, I'm not even acknowledging the question. I put a thumb towards the thing in the circle.
bubble?
Yeah, and just, and I'm not like, I kind of just like rest for a minute. You can see my body just untense.
Slump.
Yeah.
Irda, with him going unconscious, Walmond actually goes inert.
Oh, so he
Yeah,
lets
he
go.
drops you, his hands slide to his side.
Fabulous.
What
I-
happens to your resilient sphere when you go unconscious?
It just
lasts for
stays.
12
It
minutes.
remains, you
It's
right?
not a
No, it's
concentration.
not
Well,
concentration based.
Alcott wouldn't have casted it 12-foot
Oh.
diameter.
Thank you.
What happened?
Pat Draws gave me
Oh.
3+1s.
Oh, very nice. Thank you for that.
Witch hunter.
How big is the thing? You said it's about half human size.
Yeah.
We'll
yeah.
make it. It's a
It's
4-foot
call it
diameter sphere.
call it like 3 foot in diameter and about 3.5 feet
Okay,
long.
so it's a 4-foot diameter sphere that this
Yes.
thing is
Okay, contained
inside.
in.
So it's there for 4 minutes.
All right,
But Alcott's unconscious,
All right.
and that's going on.
Irda.
All right. So as soon as Woman lets go, because he goes inert, so he
Yeah.
lets go of her. She'll just go. That's the way it should be. And she'll turn to Markov, who is near her,
The boy.
and she's going to use one of her mythic power, and she's going to use her, what is that feat? The recalled blessing. She's going to cast a healing spell she has prepared without expending a spell slot for it, and she's going to use
Fancy.
cure serious wounds on Markov.
Great.
Oh, very nice, Markov.
Yeah, very kind.
Thank
very
you.
kind. Definitely
Oh.
needing of it.
That's really good.
It's a good roll.
It's 12, 14 plus my level, which is
She needs it
13,
for her
so
lover.
27 points of healing.
Great. And I
Massive healing from
Yeah.
the hands of Seren Ray.
I add charisma only to
Certain heals.
to saves
Um,
and certain things while I'm smiting, but not right now. Yeah.
Wonderful. You can see the jittering stop, and I'll just point and I'll just say after the noise, the boy, help the boy, and I point out across the field, and are you still invisible?
No.
Oh
No.
wait, she would.
No.
She would.
Yeah, the moment I went
Yeah,
down,
that would be
it-
concentration
You
based.
can see his
Yeah,
body lying
blood,
with
blood
two.
just pouring out.
Oh, so you're referring to
Yeah, you
Alcott
see
as
Alcott
the boy.
on the
I
ground.
Okay.
called him the boy.
Okay.
Yes. And you can see him with 2 bolts sticking out of his
And
chest.
Irida didn't notice Alcott this whole time because she was focused on
You're
the
correct.
golem that was trying to smash her. So she's immediately gonna kind of her eyes will go wide and all of the color drains from her face, and she's still hasted, so she's gonna fly hasted fast across to him.
To Alcott? Mm-hmm. All right. You fly over toward Alcott. Let me switch cameras here. And you see his body laying on the ground, blood spurting from the bolts that are just embedded in his chest and his shoulder.
Oh, actually, John, this might change it. I have the periaptive wound closure, which does prevent any sort of bleeding damage
he can't
of any kind.
keep taking.
And it does say I automatically stabilize if I'm between -1 and -9 inclusive.
And you are, and so like we'll call the blood just simply a function of
For
the
flavor, yes.
theater, but yes, you're not you're
that
you're
rune
stabilized.
on my neck is glowing
You're
bright
stabilized.
red.
You're
and I
stabilized,
appear to be
yes.
breathing normally.
Okay.
Yes, and so you fly over to him. His blood, he's breathing as normal, but blood surrounds him, and you can see that he is embedded deeply with these bolts from Markov.
All right. So she sees that and she'll just go, no, 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 no. And I mean, I don't know if we're still on initiative, so I don't know what.
We have 12 minutes. Oh, we know the psionics and everything.
It's not 12 minutes; it's 4 minutes.
Oh,
4 minutes. Yep.
The psionics and stuff are still.
We don't know what happened with the psionics. Yes,
Yeah.
that remains to be seen.
Yeah.
All right, and so that concludes your round. Yes, Irda?
Yeah, because I healed and I moved, and that heals.
And did some
kind of
amazing
help.
role playing.
But yeah, so the heals is my full action. I can't do anything
Did
else.
I go?
Not yet. No.
Not yet, no.
You chastised me for shooting a friend.
Kate.
Oh, friend.
Oh, friend.
Yeah.
Weak-minded, but still a friend.
Thank you so much, Lowry. That's Bill the
What you
Master
gonna
Crafter's
do,
work.
Cade?
What you gonna do?
Gonna do my stealthy finesse and trip up the
Bless
golem so he doesn't pound Irda anymore.
Well, you do note the
he
golem
went-
has gone inert.
Oh yeah.
When Alcott fell, the
That's why I was
golem's
able
his
to-
arms
Oh.
his arms went slump, and he's just like standing there perfectly still now.
So I see. I think I missed something with that brain.
It's now enclosed. You've
It's in a
seen
bubble.
Alcott do this
Oh.
before. You know this sphere is impenetrable.
Right.
Oh.
Because he
No,
used
no,
it on
nothing
the
physical and
ogre.
nothing Sorry, go ahead.
He used it on the ogre mage when we were in the
Right.
cavern. Like literally, we
So
all saw
you've
that.
seen this. Nothing physical, nothing arcane, nothing divine can penetrate that. Either way.
So what can I do? Do I talk to you, Markov?
Wait. You can wait.
Wait, patience from Cade?
Okay. Well, what's our next move?
Prepare to attack the beast.
What beast?
I just see me motion towards the sphere.
Oh man. Can we pre-attack?
Pre-attack.
Move into an advantageous position. Just like in like standing still, you're just like, all right, this one's gonna get him.
All right, so Cade, you move up toward it.
No, I stay in the salts.
Oh, you're still inside
Oh
the
yeah,
salt.
because that's right.
So you're holding.
I'm not moving from the salts.
So is it your rapier, your daggers?
Oh,
what do
my
you-
rapier.
You're holding your rapier up from 10 feet away inside the salt.
I'm ready for action.
Okay.
That's funny.
It's a protection from evil. The circle.
Right.
Yeah, it's
So it actually doesn't affect the thing.
Correct.
But I like that Cade doesn't know that. and
Doesn't
is
know
staying
that.
in
Yeah,
any way.
exactly. No, exactly.
Pirates are
He was
superstitious.
told it was a salt
Yeah,
circle of safety.
Exactly. That's all
That's
Cade
all I
knows.
know.
Exactly.
I am
Exactly.
staying in my salt circle of safety.
It's a sea bear circle.
Everyone went?
Yep.
That's the round initiative again, right?
No.
The creature hasn't.
The creature.
Creature.
What creature?
The
one in the
creature.
The
He
gross
can
thing.
attack even within it?
Well, he's got psionics.
Psionics are
These
not.
are not. But so it's going to be. You're down. You're down. I'm going to say, I think. Cade, as you hold your rapier aloft, you see the remaining eyes. The creature is still bleeding this greenish ichor. It looks near death. But then something touches your mind.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Is it in the Is it in that
It is.
sphere? So
It
I
is.
can't get it?
You
I
can't-
don't want anything to touch my mind. I'm in the salt circle of safety.
The salt
circle of safety does not help.
Well, you remember you have +4 to your
Mind your
will
balance.
save.
All right,
What?
so
You have plus. Oh wait, but it doesn't matter. It's not a
no,
will save.
it's
a
no, it's not a will
wisdom.
save. It's a wisdom saving throw you're gonna make, and
Cade gets a
just
-1.
roll. Roll. It's not a saving throw. It's roll d20. Add. Oh,
Minus
-1.
one.
I forgot that. So just roll d20, please.
But remember, you have surge and pluses that you can add
Do
to
you
it
have
if you think you'll do good enough.
Do you have enough +1s to get an advantage?
Did the DM have any
I
more
was
advantages I
considering
might have
doing a
missed?
No, John.
I have
magic
4.
negation on you, but
Okay.
I'm like, nah, he's just too good.
If you give
You would
me
get past my
another
magic negation.
bit.
No begging, no begging.
Oh, another
I
fan
can
art.
beg. I'm a player. You can't beg. You're the GM.
More fan art.
Oh, the fan art. Yes, we'll show the fan art in just a minute. Thank you,
All right,
Pat
what
Ross.
if I drink godly rum? Does that give me anything?
I'm fine.
Really? Is it that good? Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. The fan art will be shown momentarily. I thought I had one. Thank you,
said it's
Chaos.
fine.
Oh, yes,
I'm fine.
Chaosic gave me one. Chaosic did. Yes, he gave me advantage. I forgot. That's
No.
right.
Lightning rod.
Roll your
Yes.
dice, Cade.
Chaosic is right. Hey, good to see you, Sam. I'm going to disadvantage you, Cade.
No, that's rude.
It's okay.
Well, why would you do? I don't even have an advantage. How does it? How does it?
So you roll
disadvantage
two
work?
20s and you take the
To
lower
lower.
of the two.
Imagine doing that twice, John. How do you sleep with yourself at night?
That's a
Do
great
you?
question.
No,
Come
he
on,
just
roll
plots our
high.
Well,
demise.
depending on this roll, he may be sleeping with him. Just
With himself just alone.
That's so true. Yes. You
Making his
you
own
feel
dinner, folks.
Our deaths fuel him. That's why so many characters in GHA have died.
Yeah.
Come on, nobody has died in this party
I
yet.
just got advantage.
In this party?
Yes.
Yeah, because they're not still sitting at the table.
That's true.
I just got
all
2 advantages. So I can use. Can I advantage
There's a trail
you?
of bodies that leads
Yeah.
to this campaign.
Wait, no. So you got advantage?
Yes.
Pat
Oh,
draws just
Pat
gave
draws.
2.
All
I
right.
can use
That was
straight
in
roll.
time. So now you counteract mine. Now you're back to 1. You don't have to roll 2. You
Straight
can just
one.
roll straight 1. Whoops.
Something tells me this is a difficult check.
I'm so excited to roll damage.
You got this, Cade.
I drink rum.
And
Come on, Cade and
you should
Killian.
have an inspiration also from the DM because of drinking the rum.
Oh,
we
and
all
the
got.
mythic surge.
We
You
all,
You do.
yes.
You do. So you got some things you can add. Just
you
hope
wanna
that
use the-
die is not bad.
Oh, and you can use your mythic surge too.
That's a 15. Mythic
Okay.
surge.
So 15
Well,
minus
so-
1 is 14.
14.
Crap, my
Now roll.
wisdom.
Now roll your d6 for your mythic surge.
Well, you
Well,
can
fine.
also wait for that.
Wait,
Okay,
you also have inspiration, so
17.
you can roll another
And now
D6.
roll another d6 for your inspiration.
And you add your will to it.
Which we
No,
already
that
did.
we already did was a
minus.
minus 1.
Wisdom,
Yep. Oh,
not will.
It's a 22.
It's a wisdom thing, not a
Yeah.
will thing.
22 is
Cage is
pretty
not
good
very
for a
wide.
saving throw on a spell.
It's
But
not.
it's
It's
not
not a
good.
spell, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's
but-
not bad. You, Cade,
Psionics act similar.
you feel something
Yeah.
excoriating in your mind. It's as though slender needles are piercing behind
Does it
your
hurt?
eyes. The pain
Yeah.
is excruciating.
Yeah.
What part of what I just said didn't sound like it hurt?
I thought it was like affecting my mind.
It feels like
Have you had a
needles
headache
behind your eyes.
Migraine.
Yeah,
Turned up
like
to
it literally
11.
Yeah,
feels
worse
like
than a
something is
migraine.
plunging.
I'm gonna bust out the
And you
speakers
so
again.
it's not what happened to you. Now it's psychic damage that you're taking.
But you might have
But
succeeded.
wait, you didn't.
You might succeed and take half.
Ah! My eyes! My eyes!
You take 42 points of psychic damage
Or not.
as your mind feels like it's being fried and needled and stabbed behind your eyes.
Psychic damage.
Are you
What
still-
damage is that?
It's full damage, but it doesn't apply sort of any like saving throws or
Certain
damage
damage
reductions.
resistances,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's not arcane. It's not divine.
4?
42.
Wow.
42
Tiny
points of
amount.
damage.
it's a tiny amount.
Are you still
Fine.
conscious? Cade screams out.
Ah, my eyes! My eyes!
And now we go to initiative.
Okay, so.
You get to roll
okay,
again.
You won last time.
You won.
Oh, well, you're unconscious, so I'm
Yeah.
going to roll. What? Yeah, you're unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
Do I
Sorry,
roll?
bud.
I have a 3. All you need is a 2 to tie me. A 1 loses.
Hey.
All
No,
right.
I got a 6.
So you have
How about
initiative. Cade, you're screaming. We're actually going to go to Markov. How many hit points are you at, Markov?
Me.
I healed him for
good stuff.
27.
Yeah, so
28 total.
All right, you stagger to your feet. You see the inert form of Wallman standing in front of you. You hear Cade's screaming beside you. What do you do? This is Markov, by the way. If you haven't seen this, this is actually painted by
So
Chandler.
John,
Great mini. Yes.
after some reading on Resilient Sphere, which at this point, in theory, we've actually done fully correct,
Right.
it functions as a wall of force. Wall of forces can be affected by weapons. They just have a heck of a lot of HP and damage resistance. which is, I imagine, why
Right.
the Kraken was able to
Yes.
slowly disintegrate
Exactly.
through
No,
it.
exactly. Yes. So they can be struck, but they have a lot of damage
Great.
resistance.
Yeah, this thing's stuck in there for 4 minutes. It's been like 18 seconds.
Yeah, it's been like 18, 24 seconds.
Yeah, so it's like dozens of
Rounds are 6 seconds.
Yeah, I'll as I'm moving away, and I was next to Cade, keeping that in mind, I'm gonna kind of like grab Cade's shoulders and like try and like move out. Cade has to come willingly. I'm not gonna yank, but
Force.
I'm trying to get out of this whole
Well, I
area.
think I'm concentrating
Since
on my
it's stuck
pain.
in there right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell to Irida, grab the boy. Something about it. It gets past the wall. We have no reason to be here. We have to run.
I mean, it's held in place for right now, so.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna, at a certain point, once I've kind of made the motion with Cade, I'm gonna let go of Cade and then just bolt.
Turn to bolt?
Yeah, get out.
All right. Kay, do you allow
Hasted.
him to pull you?
Hasted
Yes,
as well.
I
All right.
mean,
Oh, yeah, 'cause
I'm
we're so hasted.
concentrating on the pain, so
Yeah.
I probably don't even know.
Yeah, like your mind is like, it's the most pain you've ever felt in
And-
your life. It is.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die!
Did you see what she did? Tactically move.
I know, that was
away.
very well done. Thank you.
But I'm not attacking or anything.
Yeah,
I'm just
you're just sprinting
and,
away.
and they are still hasted
And
as
you
well.
were healed. Are you conscious now?
Am I healed?
I didn't heal
Oh,
him.
you didn't heal him? Okay.
No.
All right. So you hover over top of him. What are you doing, Irda?
Irda, hearing Markov say, grab the boy, what she's going to do very quickly before she grabs him, since I am hasted still, she actually, her tabard that she wears, she's going to take the bottom of it and rip it free.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to take a chunk and shove it in Alcott's mouth and take another chunk and wrap it around his hands as tightly as possible. So that way, if he does become conscious, he has no verbal or semantic abilities to do.
Very well
And then
done.
she scoops him up and
I
she
love
starts
it.
moving.
All right. You stuff it in his mouth. You wrap his hands tightly.
All right. But you haven't healed me yet.
No,
We don't know if you're still under its influence.
that's why I have to be careful.
Fair.
All right. And as you do this, you turn to run. Walmond is just sitting there.
Oh, she
stationary.
scoops Alcott up too.
Yeah.
So.
Just see ya. Man, honestly, this funeral is so lame.
Hog tie that traitorous mask. That's funny. All right.
I did my best, guys.
As you swoop away, Wallman just stands in the firelight as Alcott's family burns. The charnel scent, the sickly sweet smell of human flesh roasting. The creature inside the sphere scrabbles against it, gibbering flesh and eyes and teeth clawing and gnawing. So let's see. You're sprinting. You're hasted 60
Yeah.
feet.
Well, and I would be using as much of my
Haste
wing
would
power to
make
go-
them. They
So
can
if
go
you sprint, it'd be
further than-
120 feet. Sprinting
And
well,
increases speeds
if
by
she
30.
flies, but she's got Alcott, so yeah. All right.
far.
You pull yourselves out of the reach.
Mm-hmm.
Each of you feel the conscious ones, especially you, Cade, as the pain resonates through your mind. You feel the caress of this creature on your mind, trying to call to you, trying to touch you, trying to sway and move you, but Markov pushing you away. You get out of range of the creature, and it scrabbles around inside. It becomes, imagine something utterly macabre. It scrabbles against the side, eyeballs pressing, flesh, teeth scratching, scrabbling all around the sphere, blood, green ichor spraying all around, desperately trying to reach you.
Is it like battering
It may be
itself?
bleeding.
Yeah, it's like it's
It may be bleeding.
battering itself.
I have a thought. Yeah, continue. I'm
It's
sorry.
battering itself against the sphere. But as you get out of range, the tendrils of its mind can no longer touch you.
So we could feel like
Yes,
presence.
yes.
Wait, okay, good. What I would like to do at that point is stop running, take a knee, and reload my crossbow.
Always
Okay.
tactical.
You do so.
Yeah, and I will I'll let them run. In fact, I'm going to say, go, run. And I'm going to, again...
And then eventually
we have
the haste wears off.
about 4-ish minutes is what I was told.
Yeah, we'll call it 3.5 now.
And I am going to actually undo my belt, wrap it...
Wait, where's this going?
Wrap it... I'm going to place the scope, the scene glass, wrap it tightly around the back of the crossbow.
Upgrade.
And then just simply, patiently, like with my knee propping myself, just waiting for the moment that it burst.
All right, what's everyone else doing?
Irda's gonna continue heading towards, away from this thing, heading away, with Alcott in her arms.
All right, let's get a nice visual aid here on the table. So here is your sphere, Alcott, around the creature. And it hovers. Cade, you see Markov stop.
Use one of those, like,
You
little
continue to
toy
run.
bubbles.
Yeah. For like toys and stuff. That'd be good. Yeah.
All right, you go with Irda. In moments, Markov.
And my intention, just so it's known, is to try and take one well-aimed shot and then run, just in case I miss.
You see the creature.
I'll even cast True Strike. I have that. We have plenty of time to do that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It continues to scrabble up against it. Again, now the whole sphere is becoming covered with this green ichor as blood is spurting out. It does seem to be getting weaker and weaker. Only a handful of eyes remain, but you can feel it trying to caress your mind just out of distance. Everyone else just moving out of the way?
Doing what we were told.
I don't have a choice.
That's true, you don't.
But the haste eventually does wear off.
He's unconscious and
and
bound.
I'm waiting.
You wait.
I've passed I'm counting down in my head, trying to approximate, and within the last little bit, I'm gonna again call out to Iomade, bring this creature back to the plane in which it came, return this world, make it whole, and we'll wait for what happens.
All right,
John.
So this is Markov. This is the creature still held inside the resilient sphere cast by Alcott. You wait. It's that steady sort of motion of, we will use a little bit of an anachronism here, the like it's like a showdown, and you're waiting. Yeah, my lips were and
The
you
wind
wait.
catching the stalks or the vines.
I dig it.
Yeah.
And as you wait, you see it shimmers, and we will still do initiative. Now, because you were waiting, I'm giving you +2 on this
On top
initiative.
of your +1.
Yep.
+3 to initiative on a D6. Real good.
Yeah, that is quite
roll well.
strong. You
Quite
unless you just
strong.
completely blow it,
Beef it.
You
In this, what did I say earlier, John? In this world, you're either the quick or the dead.
That's
How many more
exactly right.
spaghetti western sort of
I know,
style
yeah,
references
exactly.
can we get into?
We don't do a lot
All
of
of them,
anachronisms
all of
here,
them.
but when we do them right.
The good.
As the wind and the flame,
The ugly.
the charnel scent of the roasting Alcott family, this planar creature, its eyes trained upon you. We roll. Let's roll up here, shall we?
Yeah.
DM has.
Physically cannot beat.
That is a hit. Roll for crit.
Yep. We've got an 8 plus mini.
You beat 25, right?
Yeah. An 8 plus, we got 13.
You
So
use
That's
True
21.
Strike, right?
21 plus 5 because I've got.
No, the true strike was the hit. Now he's rolling
I've
to
got
confirm.
Bane. Yeah. So it's another one. I've got
It's
plus
a crit.
5.
Roll
Yeah.
percentile dice, please.
Don't
Come
roll a
on.
6.
Roll
Hey, don't roll a
it.
The
six.
ever mysterious Tim crit tables.
crit.
Whatever
Crit,
you do,
crit.
not roll a 6.
Better than a 6 is what
And
we're
I'll
going
roll up here as well.
A charnel or
for.
77.
77. Yeah.
A 77?
That's better than
That's
6.
way better than a 6.
By 71.
Okay, and I'm gonna have to ramp that up because it doesn't
seem
have
so
a
proud of
leg.
yourself. By 71.
So we're gonna go to that. All right,
Just
roll
in
your
case you
base
wanted to know.
damage, please.
So 1d10.
If you're not good at math.
A
You're not tired
2.
at all.
All right,
Very tired.
And then
triple that.
a 6. And then many d6s.
Do you need
one
more?
I need
I
one.
have- you can
one.
use this.
Yep.
My sparkliest one.
Thank you.
For her sparkliest
Just
toy.
axiomatic Bane.
Roll high.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh!
So we got 10.
How did my sparkliest one do?
23.
Well, that's pretty
yeah,
good.
it's 23. Wow, yeah. So 23
Sparkliest one,
plus
5.
6, 29 plus 10,
39.
39.
39, yeah.
39.
Man, aren't you glad you didn't do that to me?
Oh, the axiomatic stuff?
Well, we
Well, you-
can't.
No, I meant just like 49 points of
Yeah.
damage.
Markov,
Yeah.
as the sphere vanishes, your bolt releases. You see it rotates around, and there was one eye bigger than the others, piercing green, and there's like almost a central. A reticle would be another anachronism, but like it pivots inside the center of the eye, and that's what you feel touching your mind. Tell me what it looks like.
I'd love to. The creature hideously gibbering, it's gnashing, actually cutting into itself and how reckless it's being. And the moment that it's claw, like almost like a hamster on a wheel, or like on its way up, and then when the spear releases, it falls down, it flops with that eye coming around. The bolt comes through, goes through the eye, this quivering mass of gelatinous but thick hide flesh
Right.
pushes the eyeball seems to follow
Yes.
the bolt through out the back of this now just like spasming flesh mound, and then sticks into one of the wooden boards that are making up the pyre as the eye is swinging with its God, what is that called? Part of the eye.
The orbital socket.
Yeah, the
or the pupil, the retina.
veins, all the veins and
Oh,
stuff are just
okay.
and
Just
then burning.
And they sizzle
Yeah.
as your spell vanishes. Boom! Strikes. Boom! Eye blossom strikes exactly as he said. Sprays into the flame, and all goes still.
I'll put up one hand in a fist and then shout out, "The beast is dead. There's no need to run."
Huzzah! We did it!
All right. So hearing that the beast is dead, Irida will immediately set Elcott down gently, and I'm going to use another one of my mythic powers and do another heal. So I'm going to do is cure serious wounds without using a spell slot. And when
Warm
she does
glow
this,
from her hands
when she does
suffuses your body.
One hand is gently pressed on the side of his mouth. The other one is actually pressed over it, so that as soon as he is conscious, he cannot spit the gag out, just in case. Ooh, that's
Whoa.
so that's a total of, let's see, 16, 20 plus 13, so 33 points of healing.
Wow.
That is my biggest heal I think I've.
What? No. Sorry, it's not. And yeah, it's a good point. Has Alcott been unconscious or asleep for the past 3 sessions?
Yeah,
Between
I had
the
to roleplay
rum,
being
the- yeah,
unconscious.
exactly.
I was gonna say that before the end.
It's so true.
MVP reasons, guys. Good act.
MVP reasons.
How's my brain doing?
You feel fuzzy, no more of the influence of this creature, and horror floods you.
Yeah.
Despite all of your best machinations, you have been deceived. This trap was set by Ixen and your father. You know it was specially designed for you, and you have hurt your own party. Guilt washes over you.
Yeah. It's just Alcott looks up at Irda and he's like trying to. Initially, he's just clawing.
And
like,
as you do this, you see your hands are covered in cloth.
yeah. He like tries to reach his hands up and like just tears fill his eyes and he looks so sad and like
She sees him try to reach up, and she said, "Are you?" So if I take this out, you're not going to try anything funny, right? All right. And she'll remove her hand and actually pull the gag out.
Yet I told you I was dangerous.
Well, there's always ways to handle that, obviously.
Kate, I'm so sorry.
He looks kind of comical with these cloth-covered hands as he's looking at you. You
They're
plucked it out of his mouth.
bound
Oh, they're
together.
bound together. Yeah.
Yeah. So like they're bound so that they're in fists and together. So
Yeah.
he can't move his arms, can't move his fingers.
Can't do my
Right.
fingies.
He can do this. That's it,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
I'm surprised you lived.
How does he look?
He still smells like burnt flesh, and yes, Alcott has 2 of his bolts sticking out of his body, one in the shoulder, one in the chest.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Ida, you know medicine, correct?
Of course.
You will want to attend him. And I'm going to unwrap the belt around the crossbow, where the scope was, and I'm going to bend it to where it's a rather thicker piece of leather. You're going to want to bite this.
Just trust him. You want to.
And then I'm
He
going
tries
to
to reach his hands out, but can't.
hold him. Do you help?
Yeah.
We hold him down.
He might need some rum.
It'll
Oh.
make his bleeding worse. Actually.
Oh, it will?
I don't bleed with the.
You notice there's no blood
Yeah.
coming out of the wound.
I mean, it's still gonna hurt.
but it's
bad,
it's
I'm
a
going
good
to
I don't
question,
bleed.
though.
I'm going
But
to put a
Irda
boot
doesn't-
on
Right.
your shoulder,
Yeah, Irda would know that would
and
normally.
with Irda holding you down,
Sorry.
All right, you take
And immediately.
2 points and 1 point as the bolts are ripped out. Of course, the heads of the bolts are designed to pull against flesh as they're yanked out.
Of course.
The blood quickly stops, and of course, Irda's right there with
and
the healing.
immediately she's gonna do another cure serious wounds.
I have to leave soon, John.
He has a birthday.
take it out of your mouth. Kind of pitiless. I didn't warn you.
No, of course not.
You just saw me come in.
I mean,
and
I
just
knew
do
what
it.
you were gonna
Yeah.
29.
Whew. Very good. Nearly back to full.
You receive the healing power. You stare around at the faces of your friends as the sizzling of the bodies of your family crackles. You hear once again, "Ah!" and you see the 2-headed eagle goes over. And as it flies past, you feel a sense of peace. Abadar sees you.
How in the world am I worthy of any of this? Mistakes.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Not like this.
So we prepare better next time.
Yes.
Apparently, we must prepare for everything we do.
Probably good.
And with that, we conclude tonight's session. Thank you so much, players. Thank you, all the Mad Chatters. Great job. Again, thank you for our friends at Lawful Stupid. Thank you, all those
That was so
gave
fun.
the bits. Great. It was fun.
Oh, man.
Great job. Although, God, the death looks I got from Evelyn tonight. I'm going to have to go back and watch those again. I'm
John, are you
teasing.
proud of me?
No, you did. No, that was all of you. I'm proud of all of you. That was so perfectly role played.
But
Each
tactically,
one of
too.
you, the tactical choices, the role play choices were absolutely perfect. Well done tonight. All right, so
You
we
are
have.
responsible for that thing's death. You did so much damage.
So we have.
You
we,
did it.
Yeah.
So we
I
have
did
two.
it all the way.
We have 2 giveaways tonight. Let's do first of all.
We still have one.
The city sites. I don't think I have another one of
I
these.
didn't
Why did
wanna-
I choose? All right, so
I
city
didn't wanna
sites.
destroy it.
Let me go here onto the Nightbot, and we're gonna do sites.
bad.
So it's !SITES sites, and I will copy that and pop it in the chat.
How did 60 damage?
And then we're gonna pull out our fan art here in a second as well.
It's so good.
Oh, I can't
it's
wait
so
for the
good.
fan
I
art.
know.
I got really worried because I only did it because I assumed you were at full health.
No.
I got really worried when I remembered that you were not at full health.
No, people just kind of forgot to heal me. But that's okay.
Well, everybody got drunk, so
Everybody
I mean,
did get drunk.
Normally, Irda would heal everyone
shield.
expending the last of her spell slots, but guess who was too drunk to remember and had to take care of someone unconscious?
Vice is its own undoing.
All right, and
Now we know that it kind of is just who strikes first with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, between you and me?
Yeah.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
This is just gonna be a thing.
No, like, genuinely, I don't think I can take you down in one turn.
still time. Exclamation
I
point
feel
sites
like
for
at
the
your
city
current
sites.
level,
This is a lightning source reprint that comes from our good friend
keep that
Canadian
up.
Ancient
If I
Gamer.
had done something a little different.
It's got all kinds of
would've been
taverns
better.
and inns and different city locations.
ability to
You can
cast
plug
any
this
spell?
into. It's got stuff from Dungeon and Dragon
Battle.
magazine, so you can plug this into any of your gaming stuff, and you will enjoy it.
This is awesome, by the way. Can we talk about this
Yeah.
map?
Oh gosh, this is So again, Bill the Master
Master
Crafter.
Crafter, yeah.
There's a reason that he is called that. Let
Without
me
a
pull
doubt.
this up. He makes the most incredible stuff. We use this again for
Oh,
the
tell me that one's cut off.
overgourd.
And to be fair, John, I think there were probably pumpkins there. Like we were coming out of fall into winter. I don't
Oh,
see
that's
why
fair.
we couldn't have been growing pumpkins.
Yeah,
pumpkins,
that's
especially
fair.
For like,
That's fair. And
you
we
can
had
make wine out of
the
anything.
grapevines
Pumpkin
here,
You
and
can make wine out of anything.
and that's where all the look. There are the roasting Alcots. That sounds like a great band
Devereaux.
name, doesn't it?
The
Or the
Roasting
roasting
Devereaux.
Devereaux, yes.
Someone just wants to kill me so bad.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I just
No,
like
but it
having
was
fun with you.
the decision to turn a high-level wizard against his party. Love it.
Well, I mean, and that was it
No,
was,
I mean story-wise, of
Yeah,
course.
exactly.
But in terms of like meta-wise,
yeah,
very fun.
True. All right, and then the other one. Let me pull this guy up.
Okay, I have to leave.
He
All
has
right.
to go.
So let him
He
do
has
his
a
stream
birthday party for
MVP.
his wife.
Okay. All right. So let him choose who's going to roll for MVP. I'm going to go ahead and do the sites thing real quick here. 1, 2, 3, and the winner is no eligible users. What? Hang on.
You check in
enter
on
there
one
and try again. Roll it. All right. Well, why are you not all? Let me refresh it. Something weird happened here.
While you do that, I'm going to say why I should be stream MVP.
Go ahead.
Should be stream MVP for waking up hungover and acting through how Alcott would. That's gross. Go puke it all up and then brush his teeth afterwards, preparing his spells.
You know.
Having that conversation with Irda, finally forcing that discussion. Because it's been way too long since she handed him that piece of paper for him to finally talk about it. And dealing with Cade afterwards, kind of in overcoming some possible things there. And getting the party to Sandpoint back to the manor. That wonderful, you guys might not know this, I wrote that whole funeral scene all myself. That was not written in any books, any Abadar things. That
I
all
love
came
this.
from
The
me.
secret key, all of that. And then so that was what I riffed off of. I went and I read
love
Abadar. The two-headed eagle is part of
Yep.
his. Yeah.
That's
so
why
that
in
was,
the rites he mentions, "May the wings of eagles and the
I
beating
loved
of hooves
it.
guide you." to the vaults."
When you sent that to me, it was incredible. Thank you so much.
And that, and then just a very interesting display of dealing with combat as a high intellect wizard who's mostly utility and not very firepower, who suddenly finds himself in possession of lots of new spells that he can cast. Did my best. Did take out one, and potentially, took one out of the fight for a little bit, but I barely touched Irda's health.
Bravo, sir. Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's let him go. He's got a wedding, a birthday to get to, or he'll need
Would you
another
like me to
wedding.
roll my
If he
thing?
does it, yes, please.
Who am I rolling for?
Well, I have not given them the.
Is it a DM junior?
Hang on here. No, so Jerry won the city sites.
thank you.
Oh, yes, he says.
Yeah, so Jerry won the city
Well,
sites.
then
and
you
we'll
guys
do,
can roll for me
We'll
afterwards
just
or
do
whatever.
grand, and yeah, we'll roll for
So
you.
city sites,
But he can still be. So it's exclamation point grand in the chat.
No, that's not good.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Have fun.
Bye. What's the other thing? Sorry, totally missed what the other giveaway was.
Here, so there we go. Yeah, exclamation point grand in the chat. All right, so we have the city sites, and then we have the where is it? The
mini?
giant.
Okay.
Right here from Fraley. This guy, 3D printed. He is so cool. This is our grand prize. This is a painted example of him. All
It's okay.
all the stuff from his enemies here on
There
the
it is.
back. And you can vote for Stream
You rolled a 9,
MVP.
it was nice.
They get 2,500 experience points on this stream for Stream MVP. And Alcott is so close to leveling up. All right, let's go to
I'll let you know
1, 2, 3,
if
4,
you-
5, 6.
Bye.
Markov.
Thank you. So Markov should be Stream MVP. I think there's quite a bit that to be thankful for. He got a chance to show off his observance, how he worships Iomade, and how that's conducted. He got a chance to offer input on the best strategy for moving forward. And then when it came to the fighting later on and being in the vineyard, he always stayed 100% on task in terms of, sure, the funeral's fine, but like he was just always looking at, hey, we're here in the city to fight evil, and then doing so much damage within the space of a few turns to the creature and then to Alcott, and really backing up his smack talk of saying like, if you became a problem, Alcott, I would put you down, and being good on that word.
Yeah,
Yes.
you did.
Indeed.
And then winning the shootout at the Devereaux Vineyard in the, if he dies next session because he falls off a staircase, I can feel good.
You feel complete now?
I feel complete because he
Was this
fought
high
a
noon?
monster. What?
Was it high noon?
It was.
It was.
Yeah, but just showing his prowess in dealing with it super tactically, I was pretty happy with.
And you should be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You will be rolling for. Type !grand in the chat. And you're rolling for I Will Be Heard.
Oh, nice.
And has been a sub and a follower since 2019. Longtime follower. All right. Next will be Irda. Why should you be Stream MVP?
Let's see. Well, Irda should be Stream MVP for offering the hungover Alcott some water first thing, and just going through the normal morning stuff, and then making breakfast for everybody. It was delicious.
It was delicious.
Everyone needed some food, and then by conveying Father Xanthus' message that she got, and the RP with Alcott, and discussing kind of what happened since we had a moment.
The big kiss
kissing
planted
him.
again. Golly, I
'Cause
love
this
it.
time
Never thought that would
she-
happen in this party. It's so fun.
She took the initiative this time. But yeah, so, and then within the combat, doing a lot of damage to the creature before it got bubbled, and then wailing on, poor Walmond. But yeah, wailing on Walmond until, of course, he released her. He had some pancakes by then. Jeez, guys. But no, anyway, and then intentionally gagging and binding Alcott's hands,
Very
knowing
smart.
that
That was smart.
Very, very
That was
smart.
very
knowing how
smart.
his magic works, just in case she didn't know how the mind controls necessarily worked, and wanted to make sure that if he did become conscious again, if you know, and then the role play at the end. So yeah, that's it.
Well done. And of course, you're seeing Markov up on the screen now. We're going to replace the fan art from our previous work by Frederica. This is
Yeah, this one's pretty good. He is so lightning scarred. And I think every point of intimidation he gets beyond this isn't necessarily because he talks different. It's just he looks gruesome.
yeah. I think that could be a lot of
Add
fun.
it to the description
I
and
will.
Exactly. All right. So Evelyn, you will be rolling for Keith. Congratulations, Roger.
Roger.
And he's a sub as well.
here
Still time. Type !grand in the chat.
gonna
And
use
one more piece of
my
fan art
sparkly
from
dice.
Pat Draws. Love this one too.
the top is cut off though.
Oh yeah. Oh, see.
There we go.
Alcott 1, Shield 0.
Shield is competing.
I love that. You got to kiss the girl.
And the shield in the background going, no!
That's awesome. All right, why should you be Stream MVP, Cade?
Huzzah! I should be Stream MVP because I'm Kate. That's why. And I give rum for votes, just so you know. I should be Stream MVP because in the house I listened because I know there was something going on. And then I had a little convo with Markov. And then I caught him kissing. I knew it. And then I ate my breakfast, which was delicious. There you go. That's why I should be Stream MVP. Then, yes.
Breakfast brought to you by Samurai.
And then, when we got to that eyeball jiggly thing, I threw my daggers and got him good. Helped kill him. You know, part of my help that brought that thing down. Stayed in my salt circle of safety. Got me seeing eye out.
You
With
did.
a little clue from somebody. And yeah, that's it. And yes, and run for votes. There we go.
Run for votes. All right, Cade, you will be rolling for. Still time. Type exclamation point grand in the chat. You still have a chance to win this incredible mini from Fraley 17.
You did forget that.
What?
Oh, you healed someone for the first
Oh my
time.
gosh!
Yes, you healed.
That's right, I healed Markov. I'm a healer.
Because if you didn't heal Markov, you wouldn't have been able to take down Alcov the next turn.
That's
That would have been.
Ah, that's true.
That's right. How did I forget I'm a healer?
And thank you, by the way,
Magic hands.
Mike Disney.
Hand and
Magic hands.
Mike Disney said that you guys are awesome, and I said he is awesome. We appreciate you, Mike.
Yes.
Good friend here. All right, so, Cade, you are rolling for Tracy. I am the Bean.
All right. So that's
All right.
Polls up.
Poll is up. Let's have you roll for Alcott as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And he was rolling for. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember.
Who did I give one for? I don't think I gave one for
I
Alcott.
think you did.
No, okay, so this one will be for Alcott. Manda. All right, so you have Manda, another. Manda's not a sub currently, really? Is that right? Not showing as a sub on my
Manda,
thing.
are you here?
Did she let her sub expire?
Hold on. No, she
Oh,
is.
she is,
I see
okay.
Gold
Run for
Dragon.
votes.
Ignore the Nightbot. It's
I healed
wrong.
somebody, y'all.
All right.
Amanda's got a 17.
Amanda's got a 17. Very nice.
I'm a healer and a
All right.
drinker.
All
A
right,
lover
and
of
then
women.
for yours
there we
as well.
go.
Yes, I will be her.
I will be.
Were they a sub?
Yes.
Yeah, there's some.
Run for
Uh-huh.
votes.
All right, so Amanda is in the lead with a 17. Let's go to you.
Okay, I got Roger.
Here we go, Keith.
And that's 13.
A 13. Okay, so still in the lead, Amanda. And you have,
I am the bean.
yeah, Tracy.
I am
the
the
Bean.
Bean.
Tracy's going to be here for Blue Box Con.
Oh,
by the way.
Hey!
17.
A 17. We have a tie upon the die. It is a roll-off. And so, hang on. Let's switch so we can have it on the cam here. This is always fun when we have a roll-off.
Run for
Not that one.
votes.
Use the
And
appropriate
yes,
response.
I'm a healer.
the Pat
Killer.
draws dice
Straight
box
blooded
here.
killer.
All right, so wait, your die.
Yeah.
Which one is your die? Yours is the blue.
Blue.
Yours. All right, here we go. And the winner is.
1, 2. Oh, crap.
17 for one.
Let's go, Manda! You have won so close. Manda is the winner.
I
Still
oofed my
time
roll.
for Stream MVP. Please vote for Stream MVP.
Oh,
It matters a lot.
MVP.
I'm going to set up the raid right now as well.
Just
And-
as a reminder, Alcott is really close to leveling. Like, really close.
Run for votes.
But by
Run
the way,
for
if you're
votes.
watching today and you've not followed, or if you're a follower who's not subbed, or if you're a sub with subs expired for the third and final time today, we have one question for you. What are you doing? Come on, give us a follow, give us a sub. Blue Box Con is right around the corner. We'll be back Tuesday night with Greyhawk Awakening, and Wednesday,
Come on,
I'm
people.
looking forward to our Lore Masters Arcanum. It will be highlighted by Druids, the neutral nurturers. And of course, we will have our resident druid on Tuesday nights. Will be with us on Wednesday. It's going to be a fun week. Do not miss it. Thank you. So it is.
I'm a drinker. I'm a lover. I'm a straight.
Oh, it is
I'm
a
a
close
cold-blooded
poll.
killer.
886.
Help Alcott get to the next level.
886.
You want to empower the man.
MVP.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good point.
Didn't
Good
have a
point.
choice.
Good
He's
point.
weak.
Oh, 878.
But what's
This is our
wrong
closest
with
poll
that?
ever. Thank you, Red Hulk. I like.
Oh, Mark.
Wait. Oh, it's so close. 987. Wait,
Come on. Run for votes.
John is always right. Thank you, Red Hulk.
Markov.
Markov, you are Stream MVP, sir. Congratulations. And we're going to go ahead and kick off our raid tonight.
2,500.
And we're rating in 10 seconds. So again,
really
Blue
big
Box
bucket
Con,
now.
May 13th through 15th. We'll talk about that on Wednesday night. We'll show you how to sign up on our tabletop event site. We're going to have multiple tables. We'll have food trucks here. We've got our great Renaissance Festival right down the road. We're going to play some Liar's Dice. We'll do mini painting with Manda. Sorry, go ahead.
Just as I'm reminded, so everyone knows, for the Tennessee Renaissance Festival, it is a separate cost, and you have to get your tickets separately from Blue Box Con.
Great
Their
points.
ticket sales open April 1st.
Yes.
So if you would like to go, get your tickets on April 1st on their website.
All right, let's talk about that on
And
Wednesday
we'll,
too as
we'll
well.
put
Yes.
a link in.
All right, so we
I
are
think
rating
it's
our
always
friends
linked in
at
the
Vancouver
tabletop
by
site.
night. Blue Box signing out. We love all of you. Thank you so much, our friends. Take care. Bye-bye.
Oh, someone just said Time Lord's wife was on.